Welcome to day 3 of the 2024 Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open $5,300 buy-in championship event. This event had 865 runners. We're down to the final 22. We're going to play today down to the final table. So we got some fun action prepared for you. We got a brand new table, but some familiar faces. Let's go around the circle. Seat 1, we got Tyler Montoya, 23-year-old, whose greatest accomplishment so far is going from a $500 online deposit up to $95,000. He's only 23.
Hey, running it up, that's fun, man. I miss those days.
That's crazy. Steve Cohen in seat 2. Steve's favorite accomplishment so far, beating J.C. Tran heads up for a circuit ring. Hell yeah. Good job, Steve. Welcome to the table. We got Sterling back on seat 3. Zen back in seat 4. Spencer in seat 5. We've seen Spencer, I believe, right?
I don't think he's been on the stream, but I've definitely seen him around.
Yeah, for sure. His favorite poker game is UTH. I love that.
Go get him.
Seat 6, we got Clemen Rang. Jesse Lonis is back in seat 7. We got a new player over here, seat 8. Let's see. Nickname Jack.
Jack's gonna have to do it for now.
Yep, Jack in seat 8. All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm Jesse Fullen, at Jesse Fullen on Twitter. With me is my good friend Mike Lockey.
Welcome, everybody. Looking at Jack here in seat 8, I think he got 5th place in one of the $3,500 last year as one of his greatest poker accomplishments. So going from one of the $3,500 mains down to the $5,300 main and at least the top 22 finish here, you love to see it. What a run.
That's right. All right, the action has already begun. Sterling in the cutoff is going to raise it to 80,000. Blinds are 20-40. It's a big jump from where we were yesterday.
Yeah, the action is heating up.
They've been playing some pokers, dude.
I believe just about 2.4.
Back to Clemen in the big blind. With a suited 10-7, he says, I will see 3.
Doing a little handy-dandy math here. The average stack currently is about 1.9 million with 22 left. So these players each are starting slightly above average.
We got a spicy flop here. Clemen loves this. The 6-8 of diamonds. Give him a nice shot at a straight flush. Sterling flops top pair. So a little bit of something for everybody. We'll go check that turn card. Deuce of hearts doesn't do much for anybody. Clemen with 4.8 behind. Nice stack to cover Sterling here.
I like when good players mix in some checkbacks with top pair like this. It allows them to be able to call off 2 more bluffs here, potentially. I mean, he didn't know he was probably getting check raised, but certainly that happens sometimes.
A bet of 300,000.
This is a bit of an overbet here. There was 220 in the middle here. 300K is the bet here. Sterling has the queen of diamonds in his hand, so he doesn't have to worry about any like super superior draws. I don't think he's going anywhere here.
Yeah, let's make that call.
A lot of equity with the 10-7.
Ooh. No diamond for Clemen. It does pair his bigger card, giving him second pair. Sterling's queens, as we can see, of course, are in control.
Bit of a tricky card for Clemen here. Kind of, he's no longer bluffing, but he doesn't know if he has value either.
Right.
Especially versus a flop check, he's going to probably reduce some queens in Sterling's hand. Yeah, he has some showdown value, so he's not going to need to bluff with it.
Right. Checks back. Sterling shows the winning hand. We'll take it down. 22 players left. Currently, everyone has locked up $36,500. Next pay jump is at 19, which will be a little jump up to 42,500. So we might see some, those little ladder jumps come into the equation, I'm sure, of course, especially as we get closer and closer to those big prizes.
You're right. Thank you.
Yeah, $8,000 pay jumps aren't anything to scoff at.
No, not at all. I mean,
River
let's
would've
see.
been fun.
From
Brick
22,
River would have been fun.
that's a
I'm not betting a brick.
it's a crappy used car.
I've got a 2014 Camry sitting in the driveway that I didn't want to sell, even though I have a brand new car.
I've spent less than $8,000 on a car before. I mean, yeah, that's a. Here we go. Next hand.
Steve rocking the Psycho Boney polo. Got a nice little shop outside the poker room if you're interested. Slip a little property promo in there.
Always the company man, Mike Lockey over here.
Trying my best.
Zen in the cutoff. Suited Jack says, no. I'm not going to do it. Spencer also tosses away the 4-5 off. Over to Clemen, the small line with the ace-queen. A nice find. And, ooh, Jesse right behind him with the pocket sixes. This could be fun. There's a little battle of the blinds here. Just a call from Clemen. I don't think Jesse's just going to check it. He does.
Sure enough, he does. Interesting,
Oh.
interesting decision by both players.
No kidding. Ten, seven, seven, two hearts. Neither player has a heart in their hand.
Both players gotta like this board, if I'm being honest.
I mean, for real.
He's like really fast. Like, yeah, I just saw Mormon have aces, kings, queens, tens. That's pretty much it.
So just following the action, Clemen did check in early
The
position.
interesting guy isn't here anymore.
Jesse puts in one
He had a
single big
couple of
blind.
random hands. Yeah, in C5.
Clemen makes the call.
No, 5. He was only playing for a little bit. He came late.
King misses both players. Clement does pick up a straight draw now, but there's also a reasonable shot he just thinks ace queen high is still the best hand.
I live here now, but I'm from New York. Moved down here about
And queen on the river does give Clement the best hand.
Dell springs in that third heart,
I was in Miami, now I'm in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, I did the same thing. I went down there for a year.
but doubt that's a sweat anyone's worried about here.
Look, if you're going to utilize the nightlife and go out, that's where you go. And I loved it when I came down. I went out a lot. Now I'm older. I just don't do it like it. So to be down there, you're not utilizing the nightlife, it's not worth it. Not that I love Fort Lauderdale any better,
60.
but it's closer to here.
Sure. It's definitely like pace slower. No,
It's younger. My
Clemen makes it just 1.5 bigs.
time is having fun.
Very value-y.
I love it. And when my friends come down, we go to.
Jesse throws his one pair away.
Don't go out as much.
Good fold from Jesse there.
Very
To
good.
be honest.
you're like
Yeah, it changed a lot, no doubt.
When you're filling your cards and don't snap them because it's going to mess up the shifting. So.
I did that.
No, it's just a blanket statement for the whole table. Just don't snap them.
I play baccarat, so lucky we're not ripping them.
That's where I recognize you.
I'm the side guy.
That's funny.
Steve Cohen, the second chip leader, Clemen now up to 4.6 million. Steve at 4.4 million. Like I said, about a 1.9 million average stack right now, so plenty of chips in play.
Snap.
There's one under quad.
80,000.
Tyler opens the action with ace tray suited.
Mine's quiet. Mine-
All right, we got some great chat already taken off. What's up, Stella, Adifio, Bloody Mary, Wantuan, Ryan Ward, Andres, Yoon Lee. Good Lord, we got everybody in here. Mitch Stevens, JCap, Damaso, John Smith. Appreciate all you guys tuning in so early for our day 3 coverage. Mike and I are going to be here all the way down to the final table.
Waitress by any chance?
Jack Paris is
Waitress?
10 here.
Thank you so much.
And checks over to Tyler.
See one that's 50,000.
Tyler puts out 50K. And Jack is definitely going to agree with that bet.
Today checks.
Ace of diamonds on the turn gives Tyler top pair.
Back to shuffling the time chips for you there, Josie.
Oh, yeah. Those thin time chips, man.
See one that's 220,000.
220 from Tyler. Jack says, no, thank you. No, 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 no. No aces, please. All right, you guys, we're watching day 3 coverage of the Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open Championship event. We do ask, please hit that like button,
Coke with a lemon?
press that subscribe button. Once we hit 1K subscribers, we're going to start a giveaway thanks to our friends here at Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood. We've got some fun merch to give away for U.S. residents only. We're not going to pay ridiculous overseas shipping prices, unfortunately, today. We got to hit that 10K subscriber mark to do that. 1K, I don't think we can go west of like Arizona. That's too expensive for shipping. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 1K. Then Mike and I can start doing some trivia with you guys and chat between hands, some fun giveaways. Smash that like button. That'll help get the word out that we've got the stream back on, going live. And, of course, we just appreciate y'all tuning in and watching with us.
Shout out to my buddy Ricky for the text message saying we're doing a great job. Appreciate you, buddy.
Hey, Sponge, unfortunately, Kitty is out. Check out SHRPO.com. There's a nice tab over there that gives you all the payouts and stuff. You can see Kitty went out a little earlier today.
How close are we to do that 1,000 mark?
Looks like we're at 856 right now, so
Getting warmer.
less than 150 away.
That's the goal
yeah.
today.
Yeah, absolutely. So Spencer's going to open the action from the hijack with ace-king off. Jesse Alonis is going to fold from the button. Jack in the small blind with a suited queen. Looks like he's down to complete. Tyler says no thanks. All right, 2 to the flop. Oh,
Anyone actually watching this?
a little bit for everybody.
Couple hundred?
You think a couple hundred people watching?
We were both here yesterday. Yeah, I think that.
It was on YouTube.
Spencer flopping top 2. Jack hitting that queen. Yes, is anybody watching this? Of course. Got tons of people at home watching.
Not to mention the replays are available. If you missed the previous action, you can go check out the replays.
40.
They will be immortalized on the internet forever.
Andres Fernandez says, who is the good-looking Asian gentleman on seat 9? That is Jack. And rumor is Jack is going to be a fun player at the table.
He likes soccer, snooker, and swimming.
Heyo. Oh, you guys thing over here?
Yeah.
Nice. He says his playing style is tight, aggressive. Greatest accomplishment, 5th place. The 3,500 buy-in last year. Not bad. Fair player, Phil Galfon. There you go. Ryan Ward says Gorilla Gaming's done a great job. Thank you, Ryan Ward. Yeah, the stage, the whole thing. It's a really great put together so well. Seminole Hard Rock, though, I'm telling you, it's a great spot to broadcast from. Great staff, great community.
It's been a pleasure to work with everyone here. Looking
Oh, yeah.
forward to many more future broadcasts.
Appreciate you, Chris. Thanks for sharing that.
Clemen opened the action this hand with a raise. King 7 suited, 90,000. Jack just called in the button with ace jack.
Over to Steve here in the big blind with the ace deuce off. It's just over a big blind to call. He's got an ace.
Green tea.
But what is Jack calling with on the button?
I wonder if he's thinking about raising here.
Oh, it looks like he is. Looks like he wants to squeeze.
It's like he just called.
Yeah. All right. 3 players to the flop. Steve will be first to act. Jack 7-3 all diamonds.
Good check.
Big flop for Jack here. Top pair, top kicker, nut flush draw.
Oh yeah. Clemen hits that middle pair. Check over to Jack. He is not going to give anyone a free card here. $115K. Steve quickly folds over to Clemen. You know, it's hard to make a pair in poker. He's got that middle pair.
You're absolutely right.
Can you give me a double espresso, black? I'll take a water also. Do you have any room temp ones? Take those. Thanks.
Not going anywhere yet. Gonna make the call with his King 7.
That's right. Deuce of hearts, nice brick. In case he's putting Jack on just any random diamond, one pair is definitely a strong hand. But Jack's sitting with 91% opportunities to win here.
That's 305,000.
305 from Jack. Back to Clemen. Clemen sitting on 4.4 million. A big healthy stack. Deuce of Hearts doesn't improve for anybody here.
He doesn't want to believe.
He really doesn't. But good fold.
Gonna let
Good
it go.
fold. Good fold. Jack takes it down. All right. We're just getting started here on day 3. 22 players remain. We're playing down to a final table. I expect that to be probably an 8-handed, 7 or 8-handed final table. We're not really sure yet what's going to happen. But Mike and I both have signed a contract saying whatever happens, we're here for it.
Yep.
We have
Young and dumb.
we're not going to stop at 10 or 9. If you tell us to go down to 3, we'll go down to 3.
No,
Just I just demand pizza. I said if
Somewhere between 6 and 9. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
yeah.
How bad could it be?
At some point, I'm gonna ask for a Domino's pizza to be delivered right to my
I
table.
don't want you guys to know when we're done. I want you to stick around for a little while. We'll have pizza.
What's up, AA Ron? Appreciate you hanging out with us in chat. Andrew says, since when did 5K become a high roller? It's less than a main event buy-in. Almost any series. Well,
Did any of us say this was a high roller? I don't recall us saying that.
and for me, it would be a high roller. Good Lord, for me, a $500 buy-in sometimes is a high roller.
Sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of high rollers, there's a $25,000 high roller today. Starts at noon. $1 million guarantee, part of the Big Four. Sure you check that out if you are an actual high roller.
Also, the 1100 takes off today.
2.7 to start?
3.1.
Right? Was that $1,100 today?
I don't know.
What's that?
The $1,100 took off today too,
Yep,
right?
at noon.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Play regs until 7:30 p.m. in that one. 500K guarantee.
They don't let us leave this room, so I couldn't remember what day it was.
4.
What month are we in?
Yeah. Jack makes some action happen here with the Jack 4 suited. Sterling comes along with King Queen in the big blind. And Jack pairs his Jack again.
There you go. Thank you.
Two bigs from Jack over to Sterling with 2 overs. Got shot Broadway draw and says no,
Running good.
no thanks. What's up, Patriot G in chat? Good to see you. Thanks for coming back in. Seeing a lot of you guys tune in every day back here in chat today, so really appreciate y'all being loyal.
Glad they're enjoying it.
No kidding. It's fantastic. Clemen here with pocket jacks under the gun +1. The Jiggities
90.
6 races.
makes it 90K. Jesse Lones is going to fold from the +2 spot over to Jack with a 5 deuce suited. Hijack position. Jack does not want to make it spicy. He lets it go. So does Tyler in the cutoff. Ooh, Steve in the dealer position with King Queen suited. 2 overs to Clemens.
Clemen's definitely been playing a few hands so far, so jacks are a lot stronger of a hand than most players are probably going to assume from him here.
Steve 3 bets up to 280,000. Sterling lets it go. Zen in the big blind. We expect to also release. Oh, yeah. Back around to Clemen.
Jack's going for just the call here. Don't blame him. These guys are very deep.
Absolutely.
It's hard to assume Steve's messing around too much here, even though this is probably one of the worst hands he may be doing this with.
Oh, Jack right there in the middle.
It's going to make it a lot easier for Clemen here. Steve with a quick check back, too.
9 of spades. 3 spades on board. No one's got a spade. Clemen makes sure there's not 2 jack of spades in the deck. No, that's a club you got there, bro. Club confirmed.
Somebody on Twitter made a joke recently, and it was something to the effect of, has anybody ever looked back at their hand and also bluffed afterwards or something like that? And there's just something about, like, I think he's looking there more to make his opponent think that he has a 1 spade hand than him actually have. Like, it's
Of course.
it's just so interesting.
I
Those are some raisin chips being grabbed right there.
big time.
Oh boy.
Clemen with the 220,000 bet.
And
625,000.
625 is the raise from Steve. Steve is putting together a nice little story. It's called I Have Spades. It's a fictional story.
you know, in these spots, how often is your opponent going to 3-bet you with a suited hand that's also going to check the flop? You know, like, is he actually going to check ace, king of spades, ace, queen of spades? You know, these types of hands, king, queen of spades. I find that they don't do it as often as they're going to rep in later spots. So, I mean, you have top set here. You really shouldn't be afraid of 10-8 or anything like that. But raising here also, if he has a bluff, he's just going to fold it, right? So there's not a ton of incentive here to put in a re-raise. I mean, the spades could come and make things, you know, he could be bluffing with a single spade type hand. So maybe you want to protect against that. It's definitely a tricky spot.
Clemen's sitting on 3.9 million. He can't fold. Yeah, he's got to at least call here. Clemen does not want to see a single spade come out on the river for sure. He's definitely
That is going to be an interesting path to victory for Steve, because it looks like some of the 10s have been folded.
Well, the board did not pair for Clemens, which would have made his decision much easier. I got 4 to a straight out. Steve is going to cover his mouth. He's going to be as aggressive as he can be here.
Another 6 1/4 coming.
625,000.
Don't expect Clemen to go anywhere here. It's pretty hard for Steve to have a 10.
He
He's
makes the
gotta
call
pay it off.
very quickly.
Bluffed the whole way.
Left the whole way, he says. Steve, it was a great effort.
Yeah, he just ran into a hand that
Thanks.
Yeah.
isn't going to find a fold. And a massive pot over to Clemen now.
Massive.
3 million.
Oh, I love the confidence. I love the
Should
effort,
have had a
Steve.
10. Is 10 a straight?
6 and a 10, both straights there.
And a 6.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's get back in the chat here. Let's see.
Leave all little.
Where's the stream room? Thanks, Al. I saw Al jumped in there and mentioned it. It is right across the hall in the grand ballroom. There are seats set up for the audience, so you can come on in and watch. Mitch says, hey, the Hard Rock has got some rooms open. Is that a good spot? Mitch, this is my first time staying here on the property. I've stayed in the guitar tower for one night, North Tower closer to the ballroom every night this week. And I loved it, man. It's a great property. So yeah, I mean, either side. I elected to move over here so I could see the guitar tower from my window because I think it's a fun show to watch. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the property, dude.
It's a legendary property, yeah. If you're coming here for poker or for anything else, I mean, even for concerts and stuff, you definitely want to stay.
Valiant effort for the bluff, no doubt. Aiden, right? No kidding. No kidding. Let's see what's up. Zen in the small blind. Folds all the way back around to Zen with just 8-4 off. 20K to call. He is not going to raise. But Spencer here. Sit in the big blind. Zen doesn't have that big of a stack. What's up, Quentin? As soon as we hit 1K subs, we'll do a giveaway. Got some fun SHRPO merch to give away. Oh man. With that Champions Club Texas hat, I was expecting a raise. Texas poker is kind of silly. But no.
Spencer seems calculated, at least.
Yep. Queen Jack 5 rainbow flop, giving Spencer the up and down straight draw, a little Broadway draw here.
I just expect this to go check bet fold very often.
We'll see.
C5 bets, 40,000.
And Mike with the read. Oh yeah, Zen lets it go. Spencer takes down the pot.
Not exactly rocket science, but
No.
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
play a pot.
No, it wasn't. It was not rocket science.
Got it out of the way.
Let's see what we got here.
2.5 million shut pots.
What's up,
Seminole,
Bookie?
one big blind.
Good to see you in chat. Appreciate you tuning in. Dylan says, let's go, Tyler. Youngest man out there, going to take the dub. Tyler in seat 1. Rocking the sunglasses, the hoodie. Tyler's, let's see, his biggest tournament cash to date was 160K in the 2024 main event. Boom.
Very nice one.
That's a hard one to cash. That's great.
This brings up something that I've desired for a long time at the World Series. I really feel like they should have
Snap.
an event
Here.
that's like 25 and
dude.
under, or even like
I found the
29 and
picture.
under. You know, call it some kind of rookie or
Yeah, it was-
up and comers, rising star, or something. I've always thought that those guys should have an opportunity to compete against themselves.
Dude, that's what online poker's for.
Not anymore.
I'm just Jesse Lewis starts the action with a raise to 85,000. Ace Jack gets out of the way. Steve throws his cards away. Sterling over to Zen on the button.
Zen Beast gonna lay it down.
Spencer in the small blind folds over to Clemen. Suited 5 deuce. Oh, I love this. Let's go. Let's see a flop. Clemen misses. Quentin asking for a big giveaway. Quentin, listen, we're going to have to hit some mega subscriber numbers for anything like that to ever happen. We're just trying to get to 1K so we can upgrade the YouTube broadcast.
Baby steps.
Yeah. Boom.
I feel like players got down to 22 pretty quickly today, and
Now it's holding.
action's halted in a little bit since then.
Yeah.
But ebbs and flows, comes and goes.
We'll see some pay jumps coming into play. People don't want to lose that equity. Just to remind you, as soon as we hit 1K subscribers, we will have a giveaway here on YouTube exclusive for you guys in chat. And I'm just giving you some advice right now. It's trivia, and the answer is found on SHRPO.com. So make sure to have the live blog open, because I've got a question prepared already from that site. Does that mean it's not going to have anything to do with the live updates? Maybe, maybe not. I can't tell you.
You have
where
to
exactly to go.
familiarize yourself with the
Yeah,
whole website.
Click around, exactly. Click around, get to know it, find out where the schedule is, find out where the structures are, the payouts. You might want to see that
Upcoming
list.
events, all that good stuff.
That's right. Appreciate the sub, Alex. Thanks, buddy. Al Can't Hang says, I'll do a giveaway for anyone who brings me Red Bull. Well, I mean, I'm not that busy right now. I can do that. What's the giveaway, Al?
Yeah.
I will walk away from
$5
that job.
giveaway.
I will walk away from this job in a heartbeat.
I can carry the team for a few minutes, no biggie.
Bloody Mary says 20 players left. I think that's probably without the delay, Mary. That might be real time.
That is possible.
Yep. They might update this in just a second. We'll see what happens after this hand. Clemen wakes up in the small blind with pocket eights. The snowman. All right, we do have a two-player seeing the flop. A queen, 7-3 rainbow. Jesse finds a queen on the flop.
And Clemen limped in here, blind versus blind. Had a similar hand to this earlier, I think. But I think he defended versus Jesse's early open, so not quite the same. Eights are going to lead here. Jesse's not going anywhere with his top pair.
Oh, good Lord, no. A nice, easy call.
6 shirt from Jesse also. I gotta give him props. Oof.
Oh, mama. Oh,
Oof.
no. Not like
Clemen.
this. Not like this.
Spikes an 8.
I mean, at least the pot's small for now.
Such an innocuous card.
Second heart on board. There's no straight draws. My goodness. Clemen, how do you do it?
300.
Let's go with the overbet here. 1.5x pot. 200K in there before this.
I mean, despite just having a 4 for a kicker, Jesse's not going anywhere. And spades doesn't really change much.
Second.
1.2.
Here we go.
1.2.
It does go with the overbet twice. 1.5x pot in both spots. Curious if these two have played much together in this tournament.
Jesse's counting out some calling chips, but he's not putting them forward yet. Something here feels off. Yep, takes a little time. One thing I love about Jesse Lewis here is that he is not a GTO wizard. He's not a charts guy. He's all about street poker, about live reads, picking things up the table. He makes the call. Clemen disguised it so well. Picking a massive pot. Massive.
He's going to be a force to be reckoned with for sure.
Oh, no doubt.
7.5 million now.
Mama.
Over 3x average stack, close to 4.
189 big blinds.
Absolute massive pot.
That's a lot of big blinds. That's a lot of big blinds. That's nearly 150 buy-ins. Or original stacks. Original starting stacks. My goodness. Yeah.
A lot of carcasses, a lot of dead humans in his possession.
No
Collected
doubt.
souls.
Oh shit, this is your water
No
bottle?
doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
A quarter of the chips in the play.
5 seconds.
80.
80,000.
Yeah, someone said he might have a quarter of the chips in play. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
You get more chips than the entire table out there. The entire table is out there.
This is real.
Probably. I mean, 8 million, 9 million. 20 on this. Yeah.
And he's got pocket jacks again. What?
One
How many
table.
total chips?
What?
on play?
Look, the heat is real.
One table probably has like 8 or 9. The other one has like 12, something like that. 250.
250.
Yeah, we're like.
Bloody Mary says, please update on the other two tables. Bloody Mary, our focus is this one, 100%. However, there's SHRPO.com. That's the spot for you because we're locked in a box. We can't even see the other tables. We're nowhere around.
Do you end up on
My
the
best
beach
piece of advice is if you hang with us for the 2 hours, we'll have a new table come in.
That's
with
true.
10 players?
That's the reality of things. We're going to do our best. There's only a couple tables left, so we're going to rotate them as we can.
Yep.
Pretty soon we'll be down. We'll probably, when we end this broadcast, we'll be near 2 tables. We'll just probably switch to the other one, and we'll go from there.
But Al Can't Hang is in chat. Al is actually one of our guys out there doing live updates on the blog. So appreciate you, Al, hanging out. Let us know that, what was it, Becker just doubled to 1.3 million. That's great.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Becker with the double on the outer tables.
Yeah. Absolutely, for sure.
All right, we got some action here. Steve opened to 80K. Clemen 3-bet to 250. And Steve 4-bet to 580.
The second someone bust over there.
Waiting for Clemen's response over here.
It'll be 777. Yeah. So it's like it's like that kind of random luck, tournament luck. Yeah. Yeah.
One
Yeah. I think all my
one
other guys-
single deuce is left in the deck right now.
just in case.
For
It is all he
Steve.
needs. But it is going to be thin. And
1.5.
that's going to be... He
Big
said
lead.
1.5, but it looked like he put out about 750. I'm wondering if he misannounced his bet there. I don't think Clemen's going anywhere either way.
No. I mean,
He did just bet 1.5 into 1.2 on this flop here. Left himself 600K.
1.5.
But
That's one.
That's one.
See, I think he was trying to bet less. Oh man, it's fun stuff happens deep in tournaments. Everyone's tired, fatigued, been playing for days. He's visibly frustrated.
he is, right. He's just left himself with 608K behind.
Clemen's a little bit confused also.
Right, this is an act.
His hand's too good. I don't think he's going to go anywhere, but I don't blame him for putting some thought in. Is it genuine or is he messing with you?
He has one brown.
I always thought they were red. I think you're right, though.
I don't know how it could be red.
This is a wild spot here.
You just flipped my whole reality upside down.
I agree with Sterling. I've always called them red too, but if they are brown, they're brown.
Tough to tell.
Ten seconds.
Would Steve ever put this much of his
What's
stack
What's
in?
interesting here is like he has so many chips that does he want to even risk this? Like
Right.
it feels like a spot where he might even be getting angled a little bit.
10 seconds.
I wonder how many time banks he's gone through so far. And there
Oh,
it is.
here we
all
go.
in.
Here we go.
And now
Steve.
Steve gotta think he's beat. Doesn't
Oh.
know that one of the deuces are dead, but can't be thrilled by it. Is it ever a flush draw? Yeah, he's
Steve
hoping
calls.
so. He just put way too much in this pot. And
Yeah.
He's just trying to get it lucky for the big one.
Barely.
And Clemen has a shot here at another 5 million chip pot.
Steve looking for running spades or that lone deuce left in the deck, the deuce of clubs. Can he find it?
Clemen's got
Down
some of the board straights locked up too. Five of diamonds
Missed
gives
it.
a couple chop outs.
Yeah, looking for a 7 now to chop. Or deuce of clubs. 7 to chop, deuce of clubs.
Nice.
Nope.
Good luck, guys. Nice play.
Steve will be out in 22nd place. 21. Clemen's like, well,
Such a tough spot.
I feel bad
The
about my fold now.
the action clock changes things so much, puts a lot of extra stress on.
I tank called small blind and then he 3-bet. And then I tank folded.
Yeah, I mean, can't really know.
I didn't have much, but
Yeah, you can't.
Clemen with the
I had
heat.
ace 10 there.
Yeah, no, now we're stuck here.
but hey, listen.
Hey,
Good game, Steve.
total.
Amazing deep run. Of
course.
He got in here on a satellite entry.
$625,000.
Excellent.
So sick. So that means he turned $600 into this big payout. That's beautiful.
625.
So Steve, congratulations.
Unreal.
Great deep run.
Excellent run, Steve.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think he gave him like 4.4 actually.
And having the heart to make
Yeah.
a couple of the plays that he did is honestly the reason he got here. We got to be honest. Like the plays he made were fine. They were a little aggressive, of course, but he's probably been playing with this player quite a bit. Had a little bit of history, and there's nothing wrong with. I mean, he ran into like near the top of Clemen's range in a couple of those spots. So
Oh, yeah.
you know, if he's gonna have a long ride home, he's gonna feel like
Yeah,
maybe he could have done
way
some things differently. But you live by the sword,
Has
you
to
die
be
by
one
the
of
sword.
worst, like, ICM
Good
torches
game, well played.
I've seen.
What's up, Curtis
that's
King
all.
in chat? Appreciate you being here. Aiden, good to
But
see
you
you.
played
Goal
way longer.
Ice, what's up?
And way more turnings.
That's right,
4.4?
lad. That's right. Not a bad week's work at all.
He had 100 bigs. Wow.
Keyword is had. Yeah, Steve had 4 million chips not that long ago, and now they're all in Clemen's stack.
I have 100 bigs. I'll fold for 3 more days.
It's true.
Raise. 80.
Sterling opens the action from front of the gun, ace-6 suited.
PH in chat says, stop justifying this guy. PH, listen. We don't tap. That's all I'm gonna say.
On some levels, we're not tapping the glass, but on the other levels, I'm not saying I'm the best player in the world. I'm not saying I have every hand right. There's pros and like even players that you think are inferior to you, you can still learn from them. It's something I was trying to talk about yesterday. It isn't like Steve is probably a very successful businessman. You can definitely learn a lot from that guy, even if you don't agree with some of the poker plays he made.
Thank you.
That's way too much.
Were you considering folding?
Not really.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. We're trying to hit 1K subs today.
Just wanted to make sure you
If
put
we
the
hit
juice-
2K today, then Mike Lucky has to do karaoke for me, a little private show.
I mean, he called the rest off.
If we hit 1K, we're gonna have a giveaway here in chat. So, I got needs. I want to give away some stuff.
Yeah.
Let's hit that 1K. If you have lots of friends and family members, get them to all come in and sub so we can get karaoke going. Mike Lucky hates karaoke, so I really want him to sing.
Not my best work. Each player guaranteed $36,500 so far for their efforts. Got a pay jump coming up here pretty soon to kick them up to $42,500.
Over 10 for sure.
Action folds the jack on the button. Got ace jack offsuit. Gonna make a raise.
Appreciate you, Dylan. Thanks for subbing. Sand, you know my phone will be out the entire time. Jack over here with the ace jack on the button makes it 85,000 and takes it down. $21 players remain. Our next pay jump is going to be at 20, I believe, if I remember right. No, 19th. 19th is going to jump up to 42,500. Right now, everyone's got 36,500 locked up. You can see the payouts for that final table from 10th up to 1st. 626,950 plus a beautiful trophy shaped like the Guitar Hotel Tower here at Seminole Hard Rock, Hollywood. Clemen is being blessed by the dealer. Ace King offsuit. While his neighbor Jesse Lonis has the same hand.
Lotus playing about 25 big blinds. I expect this to get pretty aggressive. Maybe just direct all in right now, but probably just a 3-bet. I can make an argument either way.
All in.
All in.
Oh, good. Mike Lockey over here. Jack in the cutoff with 8 deuce offsuit. Todd News says if Clemen wins this hand with like a flush against Lonis, he should just get the trophy immediately.
160.
Yeah.
The other opponents will be quite deflated if that happens, I promise.
Appreciate you, Patriot. Thanks for tuning in. Zen's gonna lay down the big blind.
Snap.
Snap, he says. All right. Clemen with the ace of hearts.
You thought you had me, right?
Jesse with the spade and the diamond draw.
I didn't know if I had you. 2 flush draws for Jesse.
That's right, 2 flush draws.
Yeah.
No fun this time around.
No
Shot
fun.
pot.
You can go to the river. It's 50-50.
Butting good.
Jesse's also part of the production team, apparently. You can go ahead here, don't worry.
Right. What's up, Tammy Montoya? says, "Let's go, Ty. All
Yeah.
you, baby." That's for
Yeah,
Tyler.
that must be the wife. I was gonna say that sounds like the same.
The
last
wife?
name.
No. Tyler's only 23.
All right, could be mom.
Might be mom.
All right.
Yeah.
It's like a dream, right?
What's up, Mom?
Thought just really, like, all right.
Appreciate you tuning in, Tammy.
Could be his big sister. You never know. You don't know anyone that got married at 23?
I mean, I did.
All right. There you go.
Okay, maybe. But he says, well, all right.
Fair enough.
Bonus is going to throw away the Jack 8 off on the gun +1.
Same 1.2 or something.
About 1.1.
Sterling says, show me your chips. Hey, James, top right corner, 21 players left. If you are looking for remaining players in the field, head over to SHRPO.com. Click the tournament tab. You'll find the SHRPO championship tab right there. You can click there, and that's going to give you live updates that Al, BJ, Ryan Lucchese, all these guys, fantastic live updating team, have been working on. And we'll also show you players and occasional chip updates, too. That's the spot, though, for you.
Oh, do I owe? Yeah, I put 15 in.
Oh, man, Clemen's even watching when he's not in the hand.
Call.
What guy?
Uh-oh.
Spencer does make the call. Sterling raises the queen 10 off. Zen actually folded the same hand. Position is everything. Big flop for Spencer. Top and bottom pair. Gut shot with some backdoor hearts for Sterling.
Rick asks, who is the tournament chip leader? Oh, dude, his name is Clemen.
He's on this table almost
Yeah.
certainly.
He's sitting with more chips than they even made for this property at one point.
70.
That's right, Al. Clemen leads by a mile. No joke.
Yeah, I didn't want to speak for the outside, but it seemed pretty likely.
Hmm.
So it looks like Spencer's just going for the call here.
Six of clubs on the turn. Check from Spencer with his two pair over to Sterling. Three jacks left in the deck. He uses a time bank chip. What's up, Mark? We're over in the convention space. Poker room's still open. Tables running, games running galore. Yeah, we got our tournament areas over in the convention space. Sterling checks it back. No jack, but if we want to tell a flush story, 7 of hearts finishes that.
Spencer trying to figure out how to get value here. Might check it over and try to let Sterling bluff. It's pretty tough not to make a bet here, though.
10 seconds.
$300.
That's 300.
Nearly a pot-sized bet. Leaving 760 behind.
River's a 7 of diamonds. I wouldn't blame Sterling for thinking about calling queen high here. Beat some other missed draws, but front door flush getting there. I mean, your best case scenario is maybe a wheel draw that bricked out or Jack 10, but not a whole lot of hands you can beat when the flush gets there.
Eject button, eject button. Get me out of here. All right. Ann asks, where on the .com is the info on who's in? We don't have a chip count tab. We've got our payout tab, which tells you who's all gone. We've got our live updates, which occasionally will give you that kind of information as they do. Like maybe, we are getting down. There's 20 players remaining in the field. So I will remind you, though, of course, those live updates are 30 minutes ahead in the future.
Yeah,
Right.
so most likely
be cautious.
on each break, I notice Al tends to try to do an updates around the room. So
Yeah.
the second break today is going to be 4:15 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. I'm not going to speak for Al, but it wouldn't shock me if a little bit after that there's a live update of some chip counts around the room.
So basically, I'll tell you that you're going to have to do a little bit of math here, Ann. If you go to the very top of the feed, you'll find the day 3 chip counts and the seat draw. And if you go to the payouts, you'll find everyone who has been busted up to right now. So you can do some subtraction there to find kind of who the exact numbers are. You won't see chip counts, obviously, with that. But then you can watch us and see at least 8 of those chip counts. And then just know that Clemen is by far the massive chip leader. And that is multiplication and division, I believe, and subtraction. Boom. There
Carry
you go.
the one.
Slam dunk. Speaking of slam dunk, I love Tyler's hair. That whole
I
outfit,
think
dude.
Tyler, I think he was considering a 3-bit all in there for his million. Maybe a little bit too early position. Now actually going to fold around to Clemen in the big blind. 45K to more to call. King 9 suited, I expect him to do so.
Table is freezing, and the main event feature table was boiling. It's crazy different. At the main, it was really like a fucking sauna.
It
was
is a little
unreal.
cold in here.
Main main?
Yeah, WSP main this summer.
Big flop for
And
both
this one's
players
like
here.
Freezing.
Yeah, that's the hard
But this
road.
feels way better.
Yeah.
How'd you do in that?
You ran
Uh,
deep. right?
Tyler's trays would have made a set if he
60?
decided to
Yeah.
play him, but
Did you have a chance?
it's easy to say now.
I mean, I never had more than like 30 bigs. I just folded. I was at a really tough table.
Yeah.
I played with Chrissy and Nicholas, laying a 900 for like 2 days in a row.
Oh, okay.
Was it fun?
Nicholas? Who? Nicholas?
Estet. He's
Oh,
like one of
Lena.
the
Lena.
best online
Yeah.
players.
Oh,
of
yeah,
all
yeah,
time.
yeah. I know
For
he is.
tournaments,
Yeah.
yeah. I was sandwiched between them.
Yeah.
Jack's going to check back here with the straight draw. 5 hearts comes in. Another good run out for Clemen.
That is 130.
Cool. 626, 950. There we go. Clemen, 266 big blinds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not real. That doesn't exist.
It's so important not to compare yourself to a guy that's sun running like that. You only got to worry about your stack. And how you stand against the rest of the field. And oftentimes when this happens, everybody else is way shorter than they want to be. So there comes a little bit of fighting for position, a little bit of, just trying to be able to ladder a little bit. It definitely changed the tournament dynamics a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Raise, 85. Five seconds.
Spencer raises the button with 4s here. Clemen in the small blind. Ace 10 suit. He's probably just going to go all in here. And his stack, it's maybe a little deep against Spencer. I apologize. 30 big blinds, a little too much. Maybe 3-bet to 250 or so. No. Goes with the flat call.
Fold.
Jesse folds the Jack 9 offsuit from the big blind over to Spencer on. Spencer's ahead with the pocket 4s on the button.
Check.
Another situation where decent ace high versus a pretty mediocre pocket pair. The hands are not that much different, right? Ace king high and pocket deuces are kind of like next to each other in hand ranking, so they're both like beating a lot of misses that the opponents have, but that's about it. Couple checks here. And 8 of diamonds. Might be an okay card for Clemen to bluff at. Kind of expected to just check down though.
Check. Check.
Pair of 4s.
Force.
Yeah.
Boom. Easy game. Easy game. You're watching day 3 coverage of the 2024 Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open Championship event. This event had 865 runners, each paying $5,300 to buy in. The $3 million guarantee, but we crushed that one, over $4 million in the prize pool. And here we are on day 3 with 20 players remaining. We're going to be playing down to the final table. The final table action taking place tomorrow. 626,950 up top. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We do have a big giveaway planned as soon as we hit 1,000 subs. So help us out. Let's get there. And we appreciate you guys being in chat with us. Thanks so much.
Raise, 80.
Zen in the hijack. Ace 4 offsuit goes for the raise to 80. Spencer in the cutoff here, suited king 10.
Raise,
Get there.
250. Hold. Hold.
All right, so Zen did open the action to 80,000. Spencer with the King 10 suited, 3-bet to 250. Zen says,
Button's good.
no thanks. Spencer takes it down. And in Florida says, hey, will you guys be streaming weekly from now on? And that's not the plan at this time. We're just streaming the Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open
A couple major events here and there,
championship event
hopefully.
for now. We got the WPT coming up here at Seminole Hard Rock later on this year. The course will be broadcast. But stay tuned. Make sure to follow SHRPO on Twitter for all updates.
Yeah, the easiest thing is turn on notifications, and whenever we're live, you'll know about it.
That's right. Also, who was it? Somebody said they threw the link in Pocket Queens Slammer. Thanks for sharing that in the Pocket Queens Discord. Appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, everyone listening to this probably has a poker group chat they can share this in.
Right. Lab asks, when is WPT at Seminole?
What do you mean? We're here right now. Oh, the WPT, Rock and Roll Poker Open.
That's right.
Over Thanksgiving weekend into December.
Yep, late November.
It's the time of the year where Florida becomes in season. All the tourists come from. Thanksgiving to Easter is kind of our hot spot. So that is kind of where it begins, and you start seeing fresh faces every year. You see new tourists, new snowbirds, and new people retiring and ready to blast. It's a great time.
That's great.
That's the reality, though. I mean, it sounds a little made up, but it's not.
So yeah, just basically plan your turkey around the WPT event here at Seminole. Ace Deuce 4-2 club flop. Both players hit something. Spencer with a little better with that ace pairing.
Fair, didn't he? Or he fought middle pair? No. Let's go check, six, right? That's good. I technically float.
And raisin chips coming from Tyler.
Raises.
Still too much. Little bit.
190.
Never a hand I want to three bet anyway. Yeah, we can't so we bet in the big one. I mean, we can also
Break it.
Yeah. You can also use that so like you can track there.
Spencer not going anywhere yet. Gonna make the call.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Close because there's a lot of ice in the middle.
Love the move from Tyler here. Jack of diamonds on the turn. Spencer looking pretty curious here.
Very curious what you have versus EPB or button versus big one.
I was wondering what Tyler was going to do with this stack size. He has a little bit more than a pot size bet left. Wasn't sure if he was going to go small and then maybe medium all in, or if he was just going to give up after the flop.
You see that check? The check back from Spencer. Oh!
Very sneaky 7 of diamonds on the river.
Tyler. Tyler just got a little help from the dealer. Man alive.
Let's see what he wants to do here.
Lab in chat says, bink.
Yes,
Yes, indeed. Bink.
that was exactly what the doctor ordered for Tyler.
No doubt. And look at Tyler.
450.
They're on 450.
Oh, he's playing it calm and coy.
You heard there's a study. How much?
450, 450,000. What do you think about this bet sizing, Mike?
The immediate thing that stands out to me is that because of his awkward stack size, you know, he had 750 roughly, 775 into 600K here. When you bet more than half your stack, it just tends to be a lot more value than like your bluffs are not going to try to always save back 350. You're going to kind of go for the more aggressive action and be willing to go for it all. So in a little bit of a way, when I see an opponent leave himself like, you know, 300K back out of their million that they started with, you know, they've put in 2/3 of their stack here. I just find it to be really value heavy, and maybe you're able to find a little bit extra folds here and there.
Ryan Ward in chat says, I'd kiss the dealer on that one. Unfortunately, Ryan, Tyler has a girlfriend, and I think his mother is also in chat with us right now. There will be no kissing the dealer today.
Not without permission.
Tyler up to 45 big blinds, 1.8 million. But Clemen holding a stranglehold on this tournament.
Jack's got 3 million, and he just feels irrelevant at this table. It's kind of wild.
It's wild that Jack has. You're right.
Sterling with a great stack, 63 bigs. He's chilling.
Like 5 heads.
Yeah.
What's up, Teddy in chat? Nice to see you. Smizzy. Come on, son. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom. I just had to. That's 7 on the river.
Raises, 80.
Lonis throws away the king 3 offsuit over to Jack with 7 deuce. Not today. Spencer opened the action under the gun +1 with his ace 4 suited. It's going to fold all the way around to Sterling in the big blind. Just one single beaver.
He's coming.
To call, yeah, of course. Offsuit connectors, come on. It's a lot of chips, but it is just a call. It's just 5Ks.
Spencer starting this hand with about 25 big blinds. Sterling covers.
Queen 8-6, all hearts. Not the flop Sterling was looking for. Even though he has his 8, it's a lot of hearts. Right, Lab. Spencer is going to continue with 45K bet. I said earlier, it's hard to make a pair in poker. We will see a call from Sterling. Three of hearts, a 4th heart on the board.
Definitely a tricky card for both players. Spencer's getting a little shallow here. He's going to be a little gun shy, I would expect.
$175.
Oh, he's got another barrel.
175.
Love to see it.
Yeah, that's the story he's selling. He started with the bigger offsuited cards, one of which is a heart. It's a pretty convincing story for Sterling here. It's going to be tough for him to continue.
Whoa, Sterling says I'm not done yet.
Very thin call, but correct. Queen pair is pretty safe card if you're trying to bluff catch.
Sterling thus far has not led. Expect a check here. He think he just wants to get the showdown. But yep. Question is, does Spencer have a third?
Going to be really hard to pull the trigger here, I think.
Yeah,
Don't
he
blame
gives
him.
up.
There's eights and queens.
And Sterling sees the reaction on Spencer's face. Nice turn call.
No
Very
kidding.
well played.
Say, what were you doing? That's
Sometimes a poker game breaks out.
a little bit of confusion. He was making a move.
10 minutes break coming up at the end of this level. At that point, we want to rack our chips, bring them back over to the 8, and then take a break.
Thank you.
So you might like that.
All right. You are watching day 3 coverage of the Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open Championship event. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We are live on YouTube on the official Hard Rock Poker channel. Make sure to hit that like button. What that does is that tells other people out in YouTube to come watch when they're done watching Brad Owen or whatever poker vlogs they're currently watching on Monday. Hit that sub button, because once you hit the subscribe button, that helps us as well. Once we hit 1K subs, YouTube gives us more bandwidth to make our cameras, our expensive cameras work, show you the true crispness of these poker players.
Oh, you mean cell phone cameras
Their
aren't what's
chiseled
being
jaws.
used here?
Yeah, we've got a much better show for you. Since we
We're
hit
not
that
shooting in
1K
iPhone
subs.
12s.
No, we're not. Once we hit that 1K, we're also going to do a little giveaway thanks to our friends here at Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood. Got some merch to give away in chat for you guys alone. And I'm giving you a little tip. Trivia questions, answers are on SHRPO.com. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And let's enjoy this day 3 action.
5 seconds.
Action folds around to Sterling, the small blind.
Raise to 140.
A little 3.5 open here. Zen lays it down.
Change.
What do you show?
Ace queen.
Thank you.
Was live.
I think Zen was thinking about going all in more than calling there, even with just the 10 deuce, but hoping blind versus blind it was going to get through it. Warning, it was not.
Looks like there's a little typo in the chat in the screen here. 10 million, 5. That can't be possible.
Only open in chat.
Au contraire.
That's got to be 1.05, right?
You said it could have opened. Could have
Disagree.
How could he have 10 times Jesse Lonis' stack?
He's 10 times the player, obviously.
Okay, that's right. Clemen is our insanely massive chip leader for the event right now. Just wild.
Yeah, he's got the type of stack we're going to be commentating on, like 5-handed.
Oh, yeah.
Raises 80.
Pocket eights for our chip leader under the gun. Snowman makes it 80,000 over to Jesse Lonis. I'm hearing in chat that Tyler lives in Vegas. So do I. Jesse Lonis does too. He's up in North Vegas. Folds around to Jack here in the seat 9. Jack lays it down over to Sterling. Rick in chat, he's just laughing at me. Bro, these cameras, you'll see some chiseled jawlines on these guys. A crisp, amazing picture quality. Just wait, just wait. That's right, Lab. 50K starting stack. Chris, appreciate you watching over there.
Cool.
Oh,
Spencer in the big blind is not ready to quit just yet for one big blind.
Queen puts him in a sizable lead.
Oh, yeah.
Ace on the board is going to make both players a little nervous.
six bets. 90.
All right. Clemen makes it. 90K, and Spencer does call. Ace of diamonds on the turn. It's going to make Clemen feel a little bit safer.
It's actually a good
Pocket
card for
hits.
both players, realistically. I mean, Spencer feels better about his queen now. Clemen feels better that his eights could still be in the lead.
Right.
Just a reasonable amount less likely that either of them have an ace.
Does go check, check. And the board pairs again. The three of diamonds falling on the river.
It's reasonable for Spencer to think he has the best hand by a lot, that maybe Clemen might not be able to even call a bet. Wouldn't be shocked if he checks it over. If you do value bet, what worse hands are calling you? If he knew he had a pair, he would definitely bet here, but it's kind of like unlikely that he has an actual pocket pair here. So many straight draws miss. Front door flush draw misses.
40.
Spencer's going to make it 40,000.
Stone min bet.
That is 40.
10% pot.
The thinnest of values.
And
I like that Clemen made a call and didn't even turn it. He just
Yeah.
pushed his
Equal
cards face
motions
down.
of folding and placing his chips at the same time.
He's like, I know I'm losing, but I want to see. I just have
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah,
That was
40K is not
great.
going anywhere.
No, of course.
I was like, reverse limit 80, 60, 40.
All right, you guys, let's see what's going on in chat. Who we got commentating today? My name is Jesse Fullen. With me is Mike Lockey.
That's right.
Boom.
Jesse Fallen, Michael Lockey, calling the action,
That's right.
having fun, staying warm, watching Clemen sun run a couple rooms over.
Got three stacks under 30 bigs. Tyler sitting there in the middle of 45 bigs, 270 big stacks. Then we got Clemen, who, I mean, he's just basically got a magnet on the table, acquiring as many chips as he can.
Yeah, he
get.
just got Steve in two really big pots, really, is what happened. I mean, he's actually had great cards otherwise, but he hasn't been playing too many big pots.
Lab in chat says, I want to see what kind of rags this guy called an early action open with. That's what Clemen's call was about. Good read, buddy. Good read.
That's fair. Zen here, pocket queens on the button.
Sterling lays down the king 6 off. Zen sitting on one of those shorter stacks at the table, 1.1 million.
You're good.
4 raises. 80.
Spencer been in the king 9 after a single raise on the button.
Clemen in the big blind with 5 deuce offsuit says,
All right.
I didn't build this stack to
There we
share.
go. I did it, guys. I want a hand on the stream.
Oh, Zen.
So proud of you, Zen.
Wow. That's amazing.
All right.
Players are racking up their chips because as they go on break right now, with 20 players left, we still have 3 tables in play. And these players will be going out to another table in the main ballroom. Mike, that means we get to see some more players.
That's
new
right.
Players.
We're going to have a new table come in. Players are going to be rotating in and out, and then shortly we'll be down to 2 tables, and we'll take it from there.
So right now, just to keep you guys informed, with 20 players left, everyone has guaranteed 36,500. We are on a ladder rung right here. 19th, It's going to make it 42,500. 8K pay jump we're close to. So yeah, we're getting there. As you can see, the players are taking their time, racking up. They got a 15-minute break waiting for them. But yeah, I think this room's just nice and cold. It's a little bit warmer out there, so they're taking their sweet time, it looks like. I would too. Favorite hand so far, Mike, from the stream? Clemen for me.
I mean, the deuces versus jacks was an incredible hand. Just in, I was able to kind of watch it all unfold and watch the kind of live misclick that Steve did, and even just seeing his face and just seeing it in real time, like it was a really fascinating spot. So that was a cool hand.
For me, my favorite hand so far was Tyler's 7-4, spiking that 7 on the river.
Yeah, that was a
to
nice
give
one.
him more life in the tournament. I mean, I want to see more of this kid. What I love about his bio sheet, he just completely was completely transparent. Told us he has 100% of himself in this tournament. I love it, dude.
Attaboy,
no
go get
action
him.
sold. Every dollar he wins is going right into his bank account. Let's go, dude. Love to see it.
Keep up the good work.
That's right. Okay, well, again, 626,950 up top. Guys, we are not going anywhere. We're going to go on a short break, of course, but we're not turning off the stream. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hopefully, as soon as we get back, we can start this trivia I've been waiting for.
And don't forget, check out SHRPO.com, all the live updates. I'm no pressure to Al. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a room update here after this break. So make sure you tune into that.
Oh, you stuck around just long enough, guys. Check it out. Martin Zamani. Martin Zamani is going to be at the feature table. I'll love to see that. That's
All
gonna be
right.
fun.
Can't wait to see what we got coming up here.
All right. We're going to take a break. We'll see you guys back here shortly. Stay. Don't leave. See you soon.
For Mike Lockheed, Jesse Fullins, we'll be back shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Michael Lucky. I'm joined by Jesse Follins. Jesse, we are calling the action here in the $5,300 main event here at Seminole Hard Rock Poker in Hollywood, Florida. We're down to 20 players, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner, out of the 865 that started. They are on a pay jump right now. 19th will get about $8,000 more than they're currently getting. What is the difference exactly?
Yeah, right now they've got locked up 36,500. 42,500 is the pay jump. We can make the 19th. So good times. We got a brand new table, as you can see, going around the circle. Seat one, we got a guy named Charles. Charlie is his nickname. Paul in seat 2. The white T-shirt there.
Love to see Paul Sneed.
Seat 3, we've got, yeah, that's Paul Sneed, yep. Seat 3, we got Ed.
Ed was
from
on our
Washington
stream
State.
yesterday.
Seat 4, we got Brandon from Jamaica. Seat 5, we got Martin.
Martin Zamani.
Yes, sir. Dylan in seat 6.
And the other Martin, the less famous Martin, but Martin Cornero is the local Martin, as we would call him.
That's right. That's right. That's
Big shout out to
our
Martin.
feature table. We're here in chat with you guys on YouTube. Appreciate y'all hanging out. We're just surpassed the 900 subscriber mark. Love to see it. As soon as we hit 1K, that's we're going to do a fun little giveaway for our YouTube chat.
So every hand I want to use my phone, I got to get up after I fold, right? Yeah. All right. That sounds exciting. That'll be good for the stream.
I'll go over that with you. We all just get up.
Yeah. We all got to check our
Martin in chat, or not Martin in chat. Martin in the feature table,
just in the box right here.
acting like he's never been in a feature table before where they take your phone away.
No.
Maybe the main event, but they don't for none of
Maybe it's asking too much of a poker player to take their addiction away for 2 hours. I mean,
He's acting like my daughter at the dinner table.
I don't know. I enjoy having an excuse of playing poker without phones. Especially because my opponents don't have them either.
All right, let's get into the action. Hey, Teddy says, hey, that's that Toad guy.
You
You're
don't
not-
hear all that noise.
you're not wrong, Teddy.
You know, now it's so quiet in here.
Yeah, it's super quiet.
Taco Bell and Toad stuff.
Driving
that's
me
quite the
crazy.
story.
I'm already on tilt. Immediately.
We'll probably leave most of the details out, but
Right.
That seems personal on your big blind. After what you did to him last time. Yeah, after what you did to him last time.
What did you have on that one? You had
Ace deuce suited against his blindy.
Blind. Yeah, that's
I bet you're I would already be Damn.
All right, looks like
You were live.
from the cutoff, Brandon with the ace-jack offsuit makes it 150,000 to go. Martin in the big blind. Looks like he's thinking about it. Martin in seat 9 goes all in. Not Martin Zamani, Martin the local. He's going to jam his remaining 405,000 into the pot. Brandon cutoff. He's thinking about it, but I don't see him letting go here. It's just a few more bigs. Martin started the hand with just over 8 bigs. Yeah, and Brandon does make that call. Flips over the ace-jack offsuit. Martin with a beautiful mustache, but the hand that needs a little assistance. To the flop, King 10 for all hearts. Martin in need of, a jack of hearts on the turn.
Chop outs.
Plenty of chop outs. Any queen, any heart? No, sir, not today, the dealer says.
Good game, man.
Good game, man.
Martin
Nice playing with you. Good game, bud.
is out in 20th place. Martin's going to take home. Let's go back to that page. 36,500. 19 players remain. Everyone is now guaranteed $42,500.
Dead big blind?
Our next pay jump taking place when we get down to 15.
No, yeah, there's no blinds.
Dead big
Then we'll
blind?
jump up to 49,000. I mean, that is one way to get your phone back.
Well, I got it back from the blind man.
If you don't
Yeah,
like
plus a
giving
little
out your
extra-
phone, just play one hand and
extra
get the
sugar.
hell out of
You got
here.
your chips back. That's all that happened.
They're yours. They belong to you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just gave him the feature. No.
He was confident. It was the confidence in him.
That's what happens when you look.
That's what happens
All right, guys,
when you look
remember, do
announced.
not raise my big blind.
So now players have got that pay jump. Nothing wrong with that. They love to see it.
These cards are brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're kinda
Nikki in
awkward.
chat asked, is Becker still in? Nikki, we're not sure. Mike and I, we only have access to the broadcast table, but SHRPO.com will tell you every bust out. So I'd recommend, even though it's on a 30-minute delay that what we got, you can head over there and see. I heard he doubled up when we were at like
It's
around
not
22
personal.
players.
Yeah, that was a little while ago,
You've
but
done
so
was
far
long
so
ago.
good.
I know.
If we find out, we'll let you know, but otherwise I'd say check it out. Oh, Al says he is still in. Thank you, Al. All right, let's get back in the action.
How lucky are we to have Al that's tuning in to the broadcast? Like, it's
I've signaled it.
what a legend.
We are
Binding.
lucky.
It's binding.
Ed ended on
Signal.
+1, makes it 100K.
Moving it
King
in.
Queen off.
Okay.
Martin with pocket tens says all in ski.
Did you do that so you could just have your cell phone?
Yeah, that's what I did it for. I just wanted to see if it was personal or not. It's not.
No, if he didn't snap it off, it's definitely personal.
Exactly.
100%.
Okay.
Charles folds the
I'm
big
not gonna
blind back
forgive
to
this one,
Ed.
that's for sure.
1.2. It's too much. You're gonna see it on the stream. You're gonna see it on the stream.
Lays it down.
Yeah, tens here. Tens. Damn, I should have called.
2 overs.
Martin takes it down.
When you said it's too much, I was praying for a call. I was like, oh, I got him. Called 2-9.
What's up,
Well,
Nikki?
you're getting it
Well,
through
yeah,
my
I mean,
at 7
we do have
That's the shit they give me when you raise.
we do have a few tables
I can't
to
wake up
play
to
around
it.
with.
I got
But this is our first time seeing Martin Zamani, which is fantastic to see him here. I'm glad we get to see some new players. Paul Sneed, Ed Holyoke, Charles Gomez, Dylan Smith, Brandon Casus. Biggest stack of the table right now is Brandon. A little refreshing
Now
after
it's my
seeing.
turn, buddy.
Yeah, there was so many
Clemen.
chips on that last table that
Oh,
the action
mama.
was a little bit polarized.
No doubt.
150.
Face 150.
It is kind of nice that they're all playing with the action clock right here. In some tournaments that don't have an action clock, some of the outside tables, there's a lot of incentive just to stall a lot and maybe take a minute before you fold, a minute and a half before you fold. And if suddenly a whole table agrees that that's a viable decision, well, suddenly instead of a normal hand taking a full 90 seconds, we're taking 6 minutes a hand, 8 minutes a hand, 9 minutes a hand, and suddenly the pace just goes down so much. Big shout out to Hard Rock for implementing the action clock and WPT for originating it and all that jazz.
Oh, yeah.
Worry more about the cards is what I say. All that other stuff is noise.
Brandon takes it down with the ace-9 offsuit. You are watching day 3 action of the Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open Championship event. 865 runners in this $5,300 buy-in event with a $3 million guarantee. We surpassed $4 million in that beautiful prize pool. And we are down to the final 19. Everyone's got
15?
a great, let's see, 43?
Yep.
No, $42,500 locked up.
Yep.
626K up
This guy
top.
wins every hand.
He's Brandon.
He's about to get banned from tournaments. I never seen nothing like it.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna make you bring like 2 or 3 players if you want to play in the next tournament.
Brandon getting called out by the table, might be facing a ban soon for winning too much. You guys should meet Clemen.
I don't
Yeah,
know
you guys
if
ain't
it's
seen
because
nothing
we're on
yet.
stream, but I've been getting some really fucking bad hands.
It's been 9 minutes.
That's crazy. Yeah, in 9 minutes I haven't seen a good hand.
How many hands have we played?
Like 4.
3. This
Four?
Is the fourth.
Charles
Wow.
demands
My deepest is
aces.
0.
Yeah.
Man, this Charles
Running back.
needs
Real bad.
to reevaluate
It's
his
like every time I
priorities.
get into this place, it's like a black pit. It's
Yep,
like the
that's
blackjack
right.
table.
We've been waiting all day for you.
Face 150.
I'll make sure to tip the dealer later.
Definitely helps.
Yeah. Nice hand.
He has a hand
Didn't want you
every
to think I
time.
was bullying you.
It's okay.
Every time he has kings, queens, ace X. It's just Nuts, pairs. Buddy, give me some of your luck, please.
All you have to do is bribe him before you sit
For
down.
real? How much did it take? 20 bucks?
Are they going to bring us another player? Or? No.
No.
We lose one more, we redraw 2 tables.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry,
3 more. We
Right.
got you.
Okay.
Meantime, we're pretty even.
Okay.
Yeah, we're playing 8-handed tables now. It's going to be what we're going for. So once we get on to 16, we'll do a 2-table redraw.
So this stream is not going to last very long.
Oh, this stream's going to be on all night, bro?
There's a redraw at 16.
After,
That's one way to look at
Yeah.
it.
Well, 3 players could take a while.
Could take 90 minutes, literally.
But seeing.
And then the redraw, you'll have a 50% chance of
You
being
got
back
a
here
hand
also.
before me, huh? I complain,
Get
you
to
get
20
the hand.
took. To get to 20
You're
took
next
like
up.
2 hours.
Yeah.
All right, Dylan starts the action with a King 10 offsuit with a raise to 100,000.
So I just have to bust like 3 of you out so we could be final 2 tables. Not impossible.
did he end up getting 19?
Being the best looking
Yeah.
guy
He
in
did.
poker.
Oh no, he was above.
He was-
yeah,
he was 27.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
Butters me up and shoves it in my face.
After all that.
Martin with the
all that
big
time,
raise.
You finished them off.
Takes it down.
And Dylan's
Jumbo
fairly
size
short
table
there.
here.
I don't think he-
Antoine in chat misspells
Should
Jesse.
have left the chip.
He says, Jesse, you killing it, bro, on the commentator side of the game. Thanks, buddy. He spelled Jesse, M-I-K-E.
Really, yeah.
Well, I mean, come on, bro.
It happens to the best
We
of us.
need a new keyboard, dude.
Happens to the best of us.
Big miss there, big miss.
Or he thought he was going to.
My shoulder's hurt.
Yeah, he thought you were.
Thought I was folding. But it was only a 3.
We appreciate all y'all tuning in with us.
You were going to fold.
Make sure to hit that like button. That's going to help suggest this broadcast to others out there watching poker stuff. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Once we hit 1K subs, YouTube will give us more bandwidth, which will increase the quality of the broadcast. We got some really great cameras out here around the stage. We want you guys to see what we can do here with this broadcast. So not only that, but we're also going to have a nice little giveaway thanks to our friends here at Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood. As soon as we hit 1K, we'll do a little trivia in the YouTube chat. The answer is found at SHRPO.com to our questions. So, yeah, come on in, put your feet up, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and watch some poker with us.
Holds the end in the cutoff here. He's going to raise to 100,000 with his A6 offsuit. The money in the small blind here, King Jack.
All in.
3-bet all in from Martin.
I signaled.
Damn. You got
Okay,
it.
it's okay.
You got it.
I love that Martin's not afraid to put his chips in play here. He's got a lot of experience, of course, deep in tournaments like this.
And listen, 3-betting all in for 30 big blinds is a really difficult thing to call. So these players, you know, even though they just got through a pay jump and they're maybe 3 away from another pay jump, they're still playing for huge money. There's still a lot more to come. They're getting near the final 2 tables. He's assuming his opponents are going to call even less than usual, and as a result, he's going to be able to capitalize and steal a lot more pots.
That was a lot of words.
Yeah, I was about halfway there. I was like, I don't even know why I went here.
I'm like, man,
I'm sorry for wasting everyone's time.
You must like hearing
That
yourself
felt
talk.
like, yeah, you're 100% right. I just felt like it was my turn to fill in the
Like,
dead air.
my goodness, you're
Not my
like
best
a
work.
like a snowball going
Not my
down a
best
mountain.
work.
Good lord! All right,
We both saw it too immediately.
like I'm calling this stuff out right here.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh baby!
I can take it.
All right, let's get into it. Martin on the button with 10-7 offsuit. Looking to his left, thinking, can I get through this? No, throws it away.
Dylan's very short here.
All in.
King Ace can be plenty good for him.
Yeah, that's right.
340. you have a shove if I open?
No.
F.
You have something?
No.
Wanted to steal the blinds.
Yeah. I was just gonna be so embarrassed if I opened. He went all in for 3.
I mean, Nikki, I'm
What were you
right.
gonna say?
That was a ton of words. That was way more characters than what Twitter allows. That post would be declined.
I do not have paid Twitter either.
You're lucky.
Oh, I do.
I do not.
Let me tell you, every time I see that come out of my account, I'm like, oh, am I really doing this again?
I don't blame anyone that does.
Might as well not cancel now. I do like the ability to edit because I definitely make mistakes.
150.
150 from Brandon. King 6 suited. He's trying to tell Charles in seat 1, I just keep getting great hands.
Brandon's choice of 3x versus other sizes makes this a little trickier for Martin.
Hey, Charles in the small blind, waking up with ace 10 suited. Best hand he's had
Charles
so far.
finally got that hand he was looking for.
Okay.
He just goes for the call. Paul Snead now the big blind, 10-5.
I mean, the thing here for Paul, it's only 2 more bigs to see a flop, but no.
Not even for one more big, I don't think.
I mean, right?
The 3 amigos.
I mean, right?
3 of the 4 suits are represented. Maybe that means all spades are coming.
4-7-7, 2 spades here on the flop.
225.
Pretty big brick for everyone. Brandon's going to fire his king high out into both players. Martin's not ready to go anywhere yet. Makes the call.
What's the deal, Brandon? Something exciting?
Pay to play.
Pay to play? All right. Brandon checks, Martin checks.
Ace of diamonds on the river. Martin was already ahead with just the ace high. But he does make that pair, of course.
Brandon's going to try to represent this ace, though.
350. Good call. Hand I never should have been in. Should have done that on the turn.
I had a
Should
weird
have done
feeling.
that on the turn.
Yeah, you should have tried. Let's see what would have happened.
There I go playing a hand I never should have played.
That was your king
Love
6
it.
again. I was
Yeah.
thinking about it.
Reddit in chat asks, if you're on the other table, are you allowed to watch the stream as you play? Absolutely.
It's on a 30-minute delay, so
I mean,
it's not going to be in live time.
Yeah,
But yeah, of course.
They've got on TVs out there, too.
Yeah, it's actually displaying in the room in general. You don't even have to pull it up on your phone.
Yeah. No, yeah, like you said, we are showing you a 30-minute delay, so it's just fun. The reason why the players can't watch is because of gaming laws, game regulations, but I'm sure you've all heard of scandals and things that have happened in the past, and this is just for security of the game, for security of the players. They can get up from the table between hands rather. They can get up from the table and go look at their phone if they want to, but yeah, just nothing allowed on the table. Martin's going to release the ace-4 offsuit, and he'll be very happy after he sees the move from Dylan here.
Yeah, Dylan's short stack with pocket queens.
Bad
Going to
timing
move
on
all
that
in.
one, huh? Bad timing on that one.
Charles has the ace-9 on the button here.
25 in blinds, I get 3.
460.
This is a pretty easy call in general.
Yeah, I played
3
the ace,
tables left in the main event, though.
but you had. And you had
Decisions get a little tougher. Charles only played 925,000.
I'm all in.
You said all in.
Does raise all in.
You would have called.
I don't know. Probably would have had. I don't know. Would have been a tough decision. Tom Banks would have been real that time.
We've seen an ace get folded. We just saw a 9 get folded from Paul.
Good luck, John.
Queens. Whoa.
It's a big hand for 9 bigs.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Dylan is in the lead, but here's the flop. Ooh,
Ooh, that's exciting.
10 Jack King. Charles is now looking for one of the last 2 queens.
Nice.
Will not find it.
How much was you?
1, 2, 4, 60 if you got it right. Okay, then you're- Number 1, 2, 3, 4. 450.
450.
After that pot, Charles is going to be our short stack of the table. Pardon me. With 9 bigs, 485,000. Our big stack is Brandon. 74 bigs, 3.7 million.
This is not mine.
Charles finally got that hand he was looking for.
I don't have one.
Mike.
He needs one. Maybe he can just have that one.
Mike.
Do you think there would be a penalty if you got away with stealing a time chip?
I don't even want to know.
I do.
Good luck.
You did it.
There's only 1,000 cameras watching you.
We appreciate you watching our Day 3 coverage of the 2024 Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open Championship event. This event had 865 runners. We're down to our final 19. Players are currently guaranteed $42,500. Up top,
I
$626K.
wanted that.
And today our coverage is going to play down to the final table. We're switching tables with every break to give you guys more opportunity to see all the players in the field. If you want to, you can always go back and look at our VODs too. We start on day 1, which is very unique for tournament play. We've had a lot of fun. Mike and I have been in the booth every day.
We started on 1A also. It's
Yeah, we
like
did.
it's not even like waiting to the last one. There was a 1A, there was a 1B. We had 3 different tables each day. So we had tons of early action, a lot of familiar action, a lot of great faces showed up. Definitely want to go check out those replays.
Ed here in the small blind.
375.
Actually, it was Paul on the button who made the race to 110,000. Ed in the small blind is going to 3-bet to 375. Brandon folds back over to Paul. Paul does let it go, of course. The button will move.
I was going through some of the bio sheets of our players and got a little chuckle. Martin Zamani, when asked did he buy directly in or win a satellite, his comment was everything's a satellite. So I think I thought that was rather enjoyable. So they're playing a satellite to a 500K tournament or however you want to frame it. So I thought that was fun. And his favorite poker player is Ben Zamani, who I'm pretty sure is no relation, but is somebody whose name he often gets confused with. Ben's actually a local player around here who's played online and high stakes for a very long time. So that was a funny little bit there.
That's great. Paul in the cutoff makes it 110,000 with the King 10 offsuit. Ed finds the fold button. Brandon throws away his 9-8
You have a
offsuit.
1-7 to start the hand, right?
1-8.
Thank
Martin makes the call from the big blind. Just one more big blind to him. With the 5-3 of clubs. I'm sorry, the 5-3 of puppy dog feet. I forgot 5-3 of puppy dog feet.
I didn't know we were sneaking that in there.
Oh, yeah. Queen 6-3.
80,000.
Martin finds a pair, but Paul's going to continue first.
Martin not going anywhere.
No.
Got bottom pair, some backdoor options. That's 6 clubs. And Jack of Spades gives an open-ender to Paul here. Definitely a card he should be double barreling. See what size he decides to go with.
350.
350. Paul is not going to slow down. Says 7 big blinds is the price. And Martin Zamani calls.
What do you need, Paul? Help? Nothing can help? Check.
Oh. The runner flush gets there.
Yeah,
that's also 2
it
pair for
definitely
Martin.
makes 2 pair for Martin here, but if he's going to fire a third shell, it was going to be on a spade here. I wouldn't blame him one bit. It is kind of the story he's selling a little bit. Unfortunately, Martin, I don't think he's going to go anywhere. I think anything other than all-in's getting called very quickly.
3 and 5.
3 and a 5, Martin says. Paul says, wow, you are a sicko announced.
He thought the 3 was good anyways, and he would be correct.
He was correct. Martin can't stop smiling.
That's actually, you know what that spot exactly reminded me of is like, if you're on the turn, you call somebody with ace high and you're planning to call them anyways on the river with ace high, and then you hit the ace and they bluff into you again, and they think that you got lucky by hitting an ace to be able to call them again, but not. But I was calling you anyways. You got you got lucky to have another card. I don't know.
Martin picks up a nice little pot there.
Our little short stack, 480,000. Everybody just feels so insignificant compared to what was the player's name on the previous table with all the chips?
But it's real time.
Clemen.
Clemen, that's right. Sorry.
So they can do real time in the other room.
Clemen was definitely steamrolling everyone, big pot after big pot.
We watched it with whole cards, right?
Yeah, I think we did. Or I'm not sure actually. I forgot.
They put it on.
They did put it on.
Right, 400,000.
All right, Paul continuing the action 6-handed in the hijack for 100,000 with his king 10 offsuit.
Chat is going off on how Zamani, I mean, how he played that. I mean, it was crazy. But, you know, it's hard to make a pair, you guys.
It really, the number one thing was the turn sizing. So Paul went very large on the turn. The Jack of Spades brought a ton of straight draws. It brought a ton of flush draws. Obviously, when Paul checks back on the river, he didn't have the flush. So it was almost certainly that he had a big straight draw. Ben thought that was what was going on. Or Martin, excuse me, thought that was what's going on. So he called him and spot his bottom pair. And that was it. I mean,
it was there, the frog stuff. Or Taco Bell.
Yeah, all those combined create the human that is today.
Martin's a crusher, man.
Was that in the middle? Oh, okay.
I watched Martin play a lot of online poker back in 2020 through like 2022. I was doing a lot of commentary for when I worked for Poker News, doing like the online WSOP bracelets, stuff like that. And he is a crusher. I mean, I think I probably watched him play like 7, 8, 9 tournaments, like 8-hour long days, and I'm not surprised at all by any of that action. That was just great.
you know, I'm sure it's a rocky relationship these days, but if you were studying with Bren Kenny for a long time, you certainly have an opportunity to level up your game pretty quickly compared to other people.
Nice.
Wait. C2 raises to 100. All into the gun with ace 8. Says let's go. Makes it 100,000. Brandon releases his 5 deuce suited over to Martin. On the button with ace 6 off, says no thanks. Dylan the small blind also folds. Over to Charles. Doesn't have much left. 9-5 offsuit. Yeah, he has to throw it away, sadly. Charles is going to be down, I think, to just like 5 or 6 bigs.
7 and change.
All right, there we go.
He's likely going to be pressing the action here pretty soon. Dylan's incentivized to kind of wait him out a little bit. We're not exactly on a pay jump, but every pay jump is closer to the other goals.
The good news for Charles is the button's about to pass him, so he will have a little time.
We are playing 8-handed tables, so all 3 are playing 6-handed at the current moment. 2 more eliminations will go down to 2 tables of 8.
We're down to 18 players left. If you
Is the
follow
dinner
that
next
graphic.
break? Thanks.
King 7 now for Charles. Much easier
No idea
decision.
what time it is, unfortunately.
I don't blame Dylan for folding the button.
Not all of us can just wear Rolexes.
400.
No, really. I don't know what it is, man. That's how you know. I really can't. You said what?
He's got the Rolex. It's 4:45.
Oh yeah, old man dinner.
I've had one banana today. That's it.
I haven't eaten yet. But I also
I
wasn't
think
going to. I just wanted 3 more joints.
It should.
That's
be
it. But you're not having dinner.
400 total, right?
They're more likely to do it at 6 than they are at 7:30.
That's probably true.
7:45 after the break. Should be after this level.
Paul really thinking it through.
Then I can walk off my King 6. I can walk off my King 6 bet.
Lay it down.
It seemed very reasonable.
All lets it go.
It was a very normal hand.
Good hand.
Just so you know, there was a little change in the structure. Once we got down to the final 3 tables, it changed from 60-minute levels to 90-minute levels. And now instead of a break every 2 levels, there's a break after every level.
Right.
So the players right now are discussing when is dinner. Is dinner next? As we're used to having these 2-level breaks.
Jail.
Goal 34 Ice says this is a really big table. We're going to combine at 18 left. Oh, I'm actually making a joke here. No, it's gonna be 16 actually. We're gonna go down to 8-handed tables. I thought you were trying to say we're gonna put 18 on this table. No, they will not do that. Yeah, at 16 we'll get a new. I think we'll do a redraw. I'm pretty sure is what I heard. Brandon under the gun. Ace 3 offsuit. Thanks, Al. Appreciate you, buddy. Brandon Martin both fold, says Dylan. Over to Charles. Lets it go. Paul with a queen high again. Hard Rock Poker says, hey, it's been 8-handed since day 2. Listen, It's hard to take my eyes off Mike over here on my right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the 9th player.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It's 125 more. 125 total.
Paul's going to complete and then fold to Ed's raise here.
There we go. You are watching day 3 coverage of the Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open Championship event. 18 players remain of 865. We had 2 starting flights, day 1A, day 1B. And what's great about this broadcast is we've been live since day 1A. Head back into the VODs after our broadcast today. You can watch some beautiful day 1A action. We've had feature tables with big names, big stars, big crazy hands. And yeah, we're going to be watching today down to the final table. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. We got a little fun giveaway planned for when we hit 1,000 subscribers, and we're very close. We're less than 100 away.
Boom.
David in chat, unfortunately, we just have the one stage set up, so we can't go with side-by-side tables. We'll just have the one table, but there will be a redraw at 16. So there's a chance you'll see your nephew, Jesse, back on screen. If he's still in, of course, yeah. 50-50 odds there for you.
Hit it.
King 9-3, rainbow flop.
175.
Puts Ed in the lead with his pair of 9s. Brandon with a bigger stack and position on Ed was going to make the bet 175.
Brandon's favorite game is Ultimate Hold'em.
UTH.
He definitely likes to size up in his action.
No problem, David. 5 of spades will complete the board. Edsel's the best in it. Does go check, check.
There's got to be some players that start at UTH, right? They're just casino dwellers. They do stuff. They play a little blackjack. They find this one game. They play it a lot. Oh, this game's fun. And then they find out that this is all they play in another room. What if that's Brandon's story? Who knows?
I mean,
that'd be a cool one, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be somebody's story, right?
I definitely know a lot of people went the opposite direction.
Sure. It definitely wasn't great for poker games when that game was available in the casino. That's a fair statement.
Right.
But the same could be said for craps tables, sports betting, all kinds of other stuff.
It is wild to hear like the unconventional starting places, origin stories.
Right.
Of people's poker stores. I was at Resorts World in Vegas one time, and the guy sitting next to me says, "Yeah, it's my first time playing live poker." I'm like, whoa, what? You know, he was at a meetup game. He started watching poker during the COVID quarantine stuff, watching Brad Owen and Andrew Nemi guys, and I'm like, it's insane to think that Moneymaker, Rounders, all the stuff that's out there.
And there's still random vloggers that are
YouTube
pulling numbers that are crazy and getting to reach people that have never seen the content before. It's everybody's origin story is quite different.
Faraz Jack in chat, what's up?
Oh, Martin, just me and you, huh?
Shout out to Faraz, big fan.
Oh yeah,
legend of the game.
Too bad we can't make it. Too bad we can't make it 90 anymore. The blinds are too high for us to make it 90 anymore.
We can try.
After the flop.
Don't be afraid to check out Jaka Coaching if you want to get some tips from Faraz, local player down here, travel guru.
Brandon. Are you gonna try to buff me again? Be honest before.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Brandon started the action, making it 150. Martin made the call. These guys seem very friendly with each other, so we'll let them talk as much as they can.
Why would you try to bluff me, Brandon? What did I do to you? Remember one time you pulled the top pair of aces?
The highlight of my day.
Yeah.
Martin's definitely getting in Brandon's head here. Get him to slow down and play a little bit more honest with his hands. Now Martin's got to figure out if King High is actually the best hand or not. So he's gonna play slow, let that gut shot, see if it comes in.
Oh, I guess I'm not going to win this hand. I was going to call if you bet, but now I'm probably not going to win.
No, I don't. I have king queen.
Fuck. God damn it, I'm
Got
the
you?
worst. Yeah.
Oh yeah, king 10.
Close.
Close.
King 10?
I checked
Close.
the team, you have 7 deuce.
I would have bluffed.
Well,
Boom.
I would have folded.
Boom, Brandon takes it down.
We got 2 players under $1 million. 1.4 for Paul, 2.5 for Ed, 3.5 for Brandon,
about bluffing
2.9
this,
for
but
Martin.
I think I learned from my mistake last time.
It would have worked that time. I would have
Yeah,
called
well,
him first.
you would have called?
Whoa. That would have been fun.
Thinking I lost, wanting to muck it, and I won.
You value betting on accident.
Oh, these guys are great.
So
They are
fast
great.
Again, it would have been exciting. Maybe
For the fans at home, you know,
Yeah.
it's just, you know.
Good hand, Brandon.
Paul in the hijack here is 7-3 offsuit. We'll let it go. And the cutoff 9-8 offsuit. Throws away the connectors. Brandon, queen eight offsuit on the button.
Queen 8 for Brandon here. Martin's got the ace jack suited. I know Dylan in the big blind is quite short here, so. And Dylan's going to wake up with pocket queens, so it's not going to really matter what Martin does. Dylan's almost certainly going to be all in pre-flop against Martin in some fashion here.
420.
420, he does go with a 3-bet. Dylan's got an easy decision here.
Yeah, anytime somebody is leaning all the way over, peeks at their cards, and then suddenly wheels their chair all the way back in to sit up, they probably got a hand.
All in.
Well, at least I didn't have to be all in against Brandon.
Martin's going to call the rest.
That's right.
What would you have done?
Martin makes a call.
I had queen 8. I was
Queen
trying
8?
to pick up the blinds.
Oh, good game.
I tried to bully you again. I learned my lesson.
You don't have any outs? I'll take the other one.
Martin says good game. He says ace is coming right here. No queens remain in the deck. No ace yet, though, for Martin. We see a 3 or a 5. Oh, what in the world?
That other one's still in there, Martin.
Still
What?
one more.
Take the other one.
Oh, there's the other one for you.
Okay, buddy.
And 3 of a kind aces for Martin. Gets the knockout.
It's 16.
Oh, it's 16. I thought we were at 17.
No, I don't care.
A player here.
Martin's money from the future. Takes it down. Faraz Jock in chat says, hey, thanks, guys. I'm not a local. I'm living in Colorado, but I do come here often. Here's someone but Ed.
What did you say?
See,
I did call him a travel extraordinaire.
Well, no,
like,
no,
when
no,
I consider a local,
Mike.
I meant like a reg.
Mike, that's not true. Listen, Faraz, he's making
big?
stuff up now. What Mike told me was, Jesse, when you usually see Florida Man in the news, that's almost always Faraz Jock. That's exactly what you told me. Word for word. Faraz, appreciate you hanging out and chat with us. What's up, Carlos Welch? Jesse, when you commented my online event, Martin got 18th, Dylan got 3rd. That's wild. And you got first, Carlos? Were you still crashing in your car back then? Then you got to upgrade into a suite, the sick hot tub. Carlos Welch has a fun story. I don't know if you know about him. Oh, dude,
Protect your hands down
For
there.
ages and ages, he had a Toyota
slide.
Prius that he'd sleep in, and he would win like 60K. Back to my Prius.
Just to prove
I
to
love
you
I love
it's
Carlos's
not
grinding
personal.
story. Dude.
I have a buddy, Andrew Krause, that's like 6'3" and would regularly camp in his Prius when he would travel places, and it was quite quite fascinating.
Eight deuce.
Do the right thing.
All in.
Do the right
Do the right thing.
That was the right thing.
We don't know what the right thing. You never tell us.
I was gonna shove after the first.
That was the right thing.
I was like, ooh, maybe I'll have a trap.
You should have pulled the seat 9 no look shove for the fans at home.
That was incredible.
Yeah, that should have been on the stream.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
You know, you meet players down here, they got a little bit of an ego. Sometimes they all end up all in dark on day 3. You never know.
I mean,
the action's just amazing down here.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen up. We're at 910 subscribers. Our goal today, is 1,000. My goal is 2,000. Because if I hit 2,000, Mike Lockheed to my right will have to be forced to sing karaoke for
When did
me,
you register?
which I will film and I will post on Twitter. He hates karaoke, so I really want to be able to pick out a horrible Celine Dion song for him to sing. I want to make him look like a fool.
You never busted.
But 1,000,
Lots of people had 2
I might end up on American Idol, though.
1,000 gives us more bandwidth on YouTube, and our friends here at SHRPO are going to give away
Like it took him like maybe
some
a
fun
level
merch.
and a half. C5. I think you took a C.
So make sure to hit that subscribe button. I hate talking over the players like that. I really don't want to do that, so I do apologize, you guys. Table chat is so important, and I love to hear it too, so I'll do my best to not speak over the players anymore.
Ed opened the action here with the ace-10 suited. Charles taking his time with the 8-4. Don't think he's doing anything other than milk on the clock here. That's his way of stalling the most he can on this pay jump. Although you can make a case with Charles Stack there, he might want to use up all his time clock, all his time chips to help the other tables play a couple extra hands maybe.
Don't be shy with the time bank chips, guys.
See, he's already trying to get everyone else to join him.
We're one off.
Uh-oh.
No, what's actually what I saw on a high roller here was I think it was Justin Bonomo used all his time chips so that the blinds would go up on a certain player's big blind in a situation like this. So
Yeah, no ladder.
you might see the players raise the blinds on our short stacks big blind by using their time chips. That's something I've seen before. I think it's kind of cool.
Lab in chat says, make Mike sing Everything I Do by Bryan Adams. I mean, that's a great song. I'm going for It's All Coming Back to Me, the 1996 hit from Celine Dion. Not My Heart Will Go On, not Titanic. I'm not going that crazy. But It's All Coming Back to Me is a fantastic song.
I have one career karaoke song, and it was about as bad as could be. But hey, it is what it is.
It is. Charles releases the 9-4 offsuit. He hates throwing away his button.
I'm surprised the pay jump isn't at 16 though.
It's good. This way people don't stall as much for like the redraws.
Wait, 160,000.
160 from Paul here in the small blind, a little more than 3x.
Yes, sir. Go, it's up.
Look at those threes.
Casual 4 of a kind on the flop for Paul.
Look at those threes.
Got the stone crab, the blue crab, snow crab, king crab. And a little bit of a double gut shot action here for Ed. Quad's obviously still got this hand locked up. 8 or 4 could get expensive for Ed though.
120,000.
Ooh.
Raise.
Ed making a move.
20,000 total.
I actually like this better than calling, if I'm being honest. Turns out this is not the spot to be doing it, but I think you're actually going to earn a lot of folds here in general. Here comes our Oscar performance here. Couple deep breaths. Yeah, we need a time chip here for sure.
So are we going to try to tell the story that we're on a straight draw, a flush draw? Paul, what's the story we're going to go for here? All of the above? Maybe you paired your 6?
$800 total.
Raise. 800,000 total.
He's leaving just $395K behind. Ed, obviously, with the 9-7 offsuit, this is not what he wanted to see. He does have a double gut draw in 488, but
Definitely a weird set of turn actions.
Without a doubt.
Difficult spot for Ed for sure.
Ed is in the tank.
I like this play if Paul had a lot more chips behind. If they had, if he needed to get maybe like 1.5 million in extra on the river, if Ed was playing, or if Paul was playing maybe 1.2 more, then I think this play makes a lot of sense. But you have such a stranglehold on the board. You're just letting all the bluffs get away cheaply. If they're ever folding a flush draw, straight draw, any of that stuff, it just feels like you should give them the chance to bluff it off a little more.
It's 380 a call. Pots are 1.5 million.
But he also just has to factor in he could just be dead, right? So
Of course.
no matter what the math, the math is always wrong when you're drawing dead. So the board is paired. It seems kind of unlikely that what are the actual hands that contain a 3 other than, 6s, 5s, trays. Does he actually raise 5-3 and 6-3? We don't actually know. It seems unlikely.
Nice pot. Headed over to Paul. Young in chat says this sizing is just full house plus. Yeah.
I am going to get in a lot of trouble for that.
Uh-oh.
Get in trouble for what? From your wife or what?
Oh, for my coach.
Oh, your coach. He doesn't want you making crazy plays.
Yeah.
Crazy for a different reason, Ed.
Yeah. I need a coach.
A lot of trouble.
What did you have?
You're going to see it.
I think he had ace deuce of hearts.
Incorrect.
Nope, coach would have been proud of that one.
What'd you have?
Draw. Ended up having a draw, but probably not the right price.
I'm going to get in a lot of trouble.
You had a draw too?
Well, only because it didn't work.
Yeah, you don't have to answer that.
I mean, he was drawing to 5 3s, I guess.
The fifth.
If the deck has an extra 3 accidentally in it. So yeah, I guess we're all.
Is that a Robert
like,
joke?
Like Martin's. Oh yes, obviously. Like Martin's joke of everything being a satellite. Everything's a draw.
That's right. Yeah, he had a double gut shot straight draw to let his opponent make a head that could pay him off.
That's right. Lavin chat says, I hit my student with a radio antenna. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing you don't have any students. We are sitting at, let's see, 462 live viewers. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in.
Guess I'm watching the stream tonight when I get home.
That's right.
That one.
Oh, you'll be very glad that you didn't make the call.
Ed, when you tune in, make sure you hit like and subscribe for us.
That's right, Ed.
360K for Charles, 7 big blinds, 10 trays. Pretty rough starter. He's just pretending to use his 30 seconds here.
Remember that comment Charles made after sitting down for like 12 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, I understand it. Right now, if he said that same comment now, I'd be like, absolutely. Very few good hands.
This is what it is.
It is.
You can only play the hands you're dealt, they say.
It is what it is.
Ed limping in 8-4 offsuit here. Brandon's going to check.
Ace, king, 3, all diamonds. Brandon pairs his ace. Ed's got a nice little 8 of diamonds in his holding.
We're taking a stab with. A lot of random trash hands that don't have a diamond could just fold here, but pair of aces doesn't qualify.
Nope. 5 of clubs on the turn gives Ed a
They
little
pick
more.
up each of their gut shots as outs.
Yeah.
Ace is still in the lead, though.
200.
I think Brandon would have loved to see a check here with all those diamonds on the board. But, yeah, you're not going to fold just yet.
Against a small blind limp, though, it's just hard to give him a lot of credit, especially when it goes very small bet. The turn was the first time he made like any sort of real aggressive action that was significant. And the big blind still did check an ace. Your opponent's not going to always put you on an ace here.
Check.
Ed misses and says, I check out. I needed that deuce, he says.
Okay, that's dinner.
Sounds like an hour dinner break instead of a 90-minute dinner break we've had for previous days. I love that, actually. That's good with this number of players.
In advance.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
It's working, yeah.
We got 467 in chat right now. Please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000. The way YouTube works is if you got under 1,000, they don't give you as much bandwidth for your broadcast, your outgoing broadcast. And so once we hit 1,000 subs, our quality of this broadcast will just increase exponentially. We've got some great equipment out here, and we want to bring that value to the Hard Rock Hollywood players and to you guys at home too. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Be back in a bit, says Lab. Gotta check on my buddy. All right, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out with us in chat so much, Lab.
Make sure you leave the stream running, though.
You're gonna leave me alone with this guy?
Uh-oh.
He's a wild man.
Oh, friend.
I don't want to be involved in that. Yeah, he's doing some shaman rattle or something.
Never gonna live that one down.
He's trying to get in your head.
Got a mind trick.
Martin's eyes, my goodness. 7 in the window for Brandon.
Not gonna change Brandon from flopping the best
90.
hand.
90.
See, I found a way.
I like that.
Hey, the 90s back.
180.
Martin must have some plan here. Oh, 90 back. Okay, erased him. That was his plan. Martin picks up a straight draw.
That's right.
3 clubs come in. Neither player with a club.
220.
220.
550.
And Brandon with the check raise. Jack 7, third pair, jack kicker. Martin feeling crunchy. Does not expect to be up against this type of hand. Yes, Martin. The click back, turn bet did not work this time.
You have anything?
Huh?
Did you have anything?
On the turn, I almost did.
I almost did.
I had a straight draw on the turn.
Ooh, I almost did.
You had outs.
Oh no.
Yeah, small straight and Yahtzee. It's a fine hand to have
I
on the
was going
turn.
to, but I didn't have a club. I thought I did.
Taller than you in chat says,
Yeah.
how is this guy Martin here?
Yeah,
Well,
I just didn't believe you had anything.
Taller, I got you,
But I
brother.
didn't have a strong enough hand.
The way it worked,
Might have folded that
Martin
one.
booked a airplane ticket,
I'm assuming.
flew to Fort Lauderdale, got in an Uber
No, I didn't have
to
a
the
strong
Seminole
enough
Hard Rock
hand
Hollywood
to
location,
snap
Probably
the
checked in his
ball.
hotel.
I might have folded.
checked in, yeah, bought into the event for $5,300.
Brought cash.
just-
May
I
have
just
had to
didn't think
buy
you
it
had
again.
anything,
We don't
so
know.
I could
Yep.
have called
We're not
you.
here to judge.
And then, depending on how many tables and dealers, cards were dealt, chips were acquired, and he is here on day 3 with 17 players left.
We tried to avoid him as much as we could, but this deep in the tournament, we got to take what we can get.
The right thing, right?
Kidding.
I'm not gonna bully this guy. He's gonna shove on me.
Have you looked yet?
6 deuce. 6 big blinds affected, and he's going to give the walk here.
You did.
I had you.
You had
I
a
did.
call?
Yeah, I had to call. I have fucking 7 big blinds.
You had a call?
What am I gonna
Yes, please.
do? The time
Can I get
I was probably winning that one.
Couple of orders.
You had way the best hand.
Can you break 100?
Yeah, 2 live cards probably.
I did. That's how I managed to fold. Probably wouldn't have folded an 8 or a
Take a
queen.
water, please.
8 deuce, I probably would have shoved.
I get 4 back.
8 deuce, you said?
8 deuce, I probably would have shoved. At 6 deuce.
Yeah, that's too low.
Even for me, that seemed like.
I did get an update over here
We
from
should have
Jason
done it.
on staff at Seminole
Why,
Hard
you
Rock.
wanted to go home?
I might have
Originally,
doubled.
we just had a hat to give away,
What was
a
that
beautiful
gonna do for you?
SHRPO
Still
hat.
blinding away?
But he's now telling me
No,
that
then I can
if we can
start
get to
putting
1K
With 14
before
pairs.
dinner break starts,
Yeah,
he'll
I can't
upgrade
get over
it.
25 big blinds. It's
So he's
crazy.
got a little gift box he's building.
Wow.
I like that.
Shout out to Jason.
all fucking
So yeah, if there's
Go.
there's 425 people, I bet they're all already subscribed.
Not with
But-
that attitude, they aren't.
But if there are 80 of you, I say go ahead and press it right now. Now's the time.
all in.
Charles jams from the small blind, pocket nines.
Wow, fade the snap. Oh, is that bad? There's no way. I don't believe this. Am I getting slow rolled?
400?
For sure getting slow rolled.
How much? 275 more, huh?
The 6 time bank chip
One.
slow roll. Slow me down to the 15th place.
150, 200, 250.
Wow, your math is
275 more?
That math is on point today.
5.5 more. Ooh, maybe I can fold.
Oh shit. Think long, think wrong.
Yeah, I've heard
Think
He
long,
doesn't wanna
think
show what he was
wrong.
raising my big one.
Yeah.
This is much better than what I would raise your big blind with normally.
Is that good?
normally.
Would have raised like 6 high or something. I have a paint card.
You were thinking about it last time.
What's up, Josh REA in chat? The updates are ahead. We've got 17 players left, so yeah, we're not completely synced. Appreciate you hanging out, Josh.
I have
Probably
no idea if it's
sweating
call or not.
Becker and getting those updates.
Oh, yeah.
And Martin looks like he's going to make this call.
How the hell could it not be?
Cards on their backs.
Dope. Just put a 9 on the flop. Right in
You
the
know what I was
window.
thinking though? There's a lot of kings in the deck.
9
Much
in
more
the
than
window.
average. People think there's only 3 of them. There's a lot.
Martin with the knowledge of how many kings there are.
What the fuck?
Good game,
He's
man.
going next level.
Don't do it.
Last time Martin did it, it worked out
9
with his
in the
ace.
window.
Oh,
9 in the window,
Oh, you got
indeed.
outs.
Long way to
Don't
go.
jinx me. You got fucking outs.
You got it.
What
Come
outs?
on, how much is it?
Don't
6
put
and
a
8.
4.
what outs?
Is that it? Did I get there?
No, you're dead. You were dead on the flop.
There's a lot of kings in the deck.
Stone dead on the
Full
flop.
house for Charles. He's going to double up.
No sweat.
Kapow.
I think you could fold that one.
Maybe.
Last year, I got
think
to
a better
interview
player folds that.
Josh Aria here in chat and David Williams together
Love
Yeah.
him.
at
Right, they would've never
FWP.
opened the
And man, I loved it so much. I mean,
All right, now I got
they,
life.
I don't know if you remember this, but they finished second and third to Greg Raymer
Dinner
for
vouchers?
in the 2004
Yeah,
main
of
event.
course.
So it's such a sick final table.
Yeah.
And so having them both in the studio with me and
Kind
Chad.
of reliving it a little bit.
Oh, I loved it, man. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, Josh is fantastic.
This tournament is the most I've ever gotten.
You know,
in my
it's easy to say that the moneymaker was the real like final table that got everyone excited because obviously I remember watching
play
leading
every
up to the Raymer or leading up to that final table originally, but it was almost like
times a year.
once the boom had
good old
started,
team
it was
paid
that
off.
second one, the Raymer year, like you're talking about the REA.
Oh, yeah.
That was when everybody's eyes started watching it. It was on a,
Yeah.
the
With the
complete
vouchers,
rise
we gotta
up.
go to the food court.
It was the
I should
personalities were great. It was such a
Yeah.
good time.
RA is one of the few people who has the cool story that he has a bracelet from all three locations.
Oh wow!
Both
Yeah,
Binion's
you were-
Horseshoe, Rio, and the new
Wow,
strip
that-
horseshoe. Hellmuth is the other one.
There's only two.
Yeah.
I think
That's
I
very
had
impressive.
six
Yeah.
bigs, 7
RA beat him to it.
I didn't. So REA had a bracelet from the original location.
Oh, yeah?
How long
Like
ago?
aces
What,
right
do you remember what year
Like,
roughly? or
what was it? Maybe.
Probably look it up.
Except that was live.
Oh,
You were.
I guess like 2000 or 98. I'll have to go back and look.
We got
and
the
see
we got the Hendon mobs nearby. Let's see what happens.
Someone
I'm
showed-
gonna look that up.
7.
what- maybe it was
7 bigs
2001,
more.
but I don't
King
think
three is a
so.
call or no? I had 2.5.
450.
He's got to call it off, right?
All right. Anyways, here Paul's
That
got
was
the
14.
pocket
No, I
deuces,
think you got to call it
Okay.
off.
the quackers.
Yeah, he's calling off 4.5 more bigs.
It wasn't 4.5 more, was it?
Yeah.
It was 275 more. 50, 100, 150, 200.
Like 5 bigs
I
more.
believe you.
5 bigs more. Oh, shit.
Brandon lets it go.
5 bigs.
Thanks, Josh. Josh says his first bracelet was actually won in 1976. Back when there were only like 12 people in the main event.
And Josh wasn't bored yet.
Yeah, he won the main event, I guess, too. Heads up against
19. All right, I found it.
98?
99.
Oh, so close.
And May 5th. So
Probably sort of
I do remember they used to play it earlier in the summer than
Yeah.
they do
Oh, yeah,
now.
for sure.
Interesting. So first place in the 3K limit hold'em for 2 hundo in 1999 before Y2K. Josh, you're showing your age a little
Yeah.
bit here, buddy.
May 99, I was
Shout
a
out to that.
junior in high school. Lamar High School. And I found also my high school is where Johnny Chan went to high school.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there you go. That's yeah, Josh Aria is an old man.
I ran into this second place he had in April of 2000, second place in the 1500 Palo Monomo. I thought that was it at first, but no.
Nice.
No, there were several back then, so
Oh yeah.
I like
winners win. Team Lucky.
That's right. Ed in the small blind. No, I'm sorry, Paul. That's Paul with the ace 4. Makes it 100K.
The graphics should like float over their heads so you know who's who.
Paul's such a short name. I keep confusing with Ed.
No, it was just connected.
Is that
Ed was kind of just odd Paul shirt or something. It just looked like it should have been him. The graphics have actually been, not only have they been phenomenal, but I've gotten tons of compliments from people privately saying not only has the production been amazing, but all the graphics, everything, the action to follow, all been top notch. Big shout out to everyone here. It's been working behind the scenes at Guerrilla Gaming.
Matthew in chat trying to give Josh the cold shoulder. I wasn't born yet. We got to take that one out of chat. Listen, Josh knows he's old. We don't have to lay into him, dude. 9-4-3, 2 heart flop.
I think Brandon let out for 175 here. Probably hoping they just missed. Paul does have a 4 he was able to call.
250.
It's not going to slow Brandon down one bit, though. Does pick up the deuce. All reaching for raisin chips here. No, I'm just going with the call.
Yeah, it looked like he was thinking about raising it first, but
It's hard to tell if he was just splitting the big chips up or not. All right, 7 is a brick. 4's the best hand. Brandon's gonna give up.
Paul looks confused. Like,
Yeah, I
expect
mean,
me to bet something
well,
here.
you know, he should have the best hand a decent amount. I do expect him to check back here, but what are some other hands? I can't really think of a hand that's better that's going to fold, but maybe some worse hands could call a bet for value.
Try to defend the big blind 2s. See when you got me beat.
Your assumptions are correct, sir.
4.
Not by much.
Nice hand.
I saw the
Should have
stream.
bet
by
the
way.
river.
Yeah, quads.
Yeah, you probably would have called.
I would have snapped you on the.
I like Brandon. I hope he makes a deep run. I
yeah,
want to
the
see
one
more of
hand
him.
you played, yeah.
Board is horrible for me to bet into.
No.
Good sport, having fun.
I hope you get.
Oh,
I hope we all stay in the same table.
Hey, my button.
are we
y'all
down
stay?
to 16?
Oh, we're hitting the 16 mark. Let's go.
All
Yeah,
right.
well, you guys are probably
All
the
right.
weaker players in the
So,
Oh, thank you.
My
guys.
understanding,
Nice
I don't know if this is
So
your
nice.
understanding, but I
Yeah.
think there's a short break
I thought
while
you
they
were
kind of
friends.
get a little organized here, but it's not the long break, right?
The fuck, don't
yeah.
put me up.
So what's going to happen, you guys at home?
Yeah.
You've said that at every
We're going to
table
take a
since
10-minute
day
break.
Yeah.
There at 16, there's going to be a 2-table redraw. So we will have 8 players. We may see the same players. They may even do a little they may.
Okay.
I don't think there's a chip up either. I think it's just simply a redraw.
Yeah, this is probably just a quick redraw,
Yeah.
mid-level.
Yeah.
I want to be left of Martin this time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
why
want
he
to
wants
I
to
want to
play
act
with you.
after you. I want to act after you.
Hey,
All right, guys, we're going to send you guys a break. We'll see you guys again shortly in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 10 minutes with more action.
Thank you, guys. Tune in.
Let's go, Martin. All right, guys.
all the discounts possible.
You get to right? I don't know.
Horrible event.
Welcome back. My name is Michael Lockey. I'm joined by Jesse Fullen. We are calling the action here on day 3, Seminole Hard Rock Poker Championship, 5,300 buy-in, 865 runners started off. We're down to 2 tables of 8.
I just usually gamble.
And we didn't flip the coin right. We don't get Clemen. I'm so sad. Clemen, the massive chip leader, is at our other table. However, we have a sick table here. We got Jesse Lonis in seat 1. We got Jack back in seat 2. Tyler's back at the table. Charles Gomez, who was our seat 1 moments ago, he's seat 4. We got Jeremy Becker at the table. Spencer's back. Kevin, I don't think we had Kevin yet.
Kevin's our only player that hasn't been on stream yet.
And Lonnie's making her 4th appearance on the feature table. So yeah, great table, some good chip stacks. Spencer in seat 7. That's our shorty. Sade. Just over 5 bigs.
I did misspeak slightly earlier. I thought the pay jump was at 16. The players did correct me. There is on the pay jump now. So 15th will get $49,000, which is $6,500 more than the current pay jump. So there's a $6,500 pay jump right now. See if that affects any action.
Jack under the gun +1 with 7-6 says let's go. Got Tyler with King Jack offsuit. Under the gun +2. Jack just min raised. Tyler will let go.
Jack gets the mug, don't blame him.
Charles is watching the clock, it looks like.
Yeah, he's waiting his 30 seconds.
I'm like, where is he staring at? No, he's staring right at that clock. That makes
looks like
more
he doesn't
sense.
have any time banks either, so he might be auto folding every time.
It's through Jeremy.
Spencer feels very fortunate to have the button. Looks like they redrew and he earned the button on the 2 table.
Kevin with the Slipknot hoodie. Love to see it.
Only a couple in that genre I can get into. That's one of them I don't mind. Solani is going to defend her big blind versus Jack's raise. Queen 9 versus 7-6 suited.
Doyle Brunson on the flop. Deuce, deuce of 10. Lonnie in the lead with her queen high. Jack started the action, and he will continue.
So since you beat Tice, did you make money on that, or was it just Daniel?
No, I had a piece of the crossbook, and then like I bet on the side just who would win.
With Landon?
No.
Oh, just with somebody?
Yeah.
Lonnie lets it go. Jack takes it down. What's up, Colin Capone in chat?
I did good. Jesse probably made the most on the bet.
You had them?
Jesse nodded his head in approval real quick.
I didn't pay much attention to all those other
like
all the other bets. Wow. Jesse Lonis declares he made $85K from the crossbook bet between Landon Tice and Jerry Becker here.
I collected 500. I was pretty happy about that.
Hey-o.
Did you thank him or something?
I didn't pay any money on it, but I called Becker immediately as soon as I heard about the
He
bet.
just
I'm like,
made you
yeah.
6 figs.
Like Becker's just been crushing so much around Vegas. Feels like and yeah, although he still was negative for the summer, he had some great runs. He just played so much, man.
I've had very few winning summers, but that doesn't mean I don't keep coming back out for more. It's just high, I mean, the fields are such high variance, right? Yeah. It takes a while to realize your equity, unfortunately.
Yep. Spencer with Jack 10 offsuit in the cutoff. Considering some options here.
No more win dailies.
If there's nothing going on, I'm in Vegas, I'll play, but
He'll retire soon.
no, never.
No.
There's just always another tournament.
Are you going to EPT?
No.
I am. Are you? Most likely. For the main, though. Not for, like, the whole series. Barcelona, you said?
Interesting spot here. Definitely could see him
He'll fit in right over there.
going all in.
Is that,
It's a pretty easy shove if he weren't on a pay jump, but
compliment?
All in, he says.
Yeah, like, no, nothing like that.
he knows Lonnie's going to
His
call him
outfit,
pretty correctly, and so is Lonas.
No, just his outfit.
Still playing 50K big blind. This is a 5.5 big blind shove, roughly.
One thing with the ace deuce obviously in the small blind still has to get through Jesse Lonas.
You play the crap also? No.
Will we see a
When is the
call?
I know,
Maybe.
it's just
Jesse's kind of, Jesse's on a 1.5 million stack.
But everybody says
She does release the ace.
Don't blame her here.
Yeah, not at all.
I'm
What is that?
enjoying lately. What's that? The EPT?
Jesse
Like
looks
3
back at the
weeks?
clock, says no, not worth it. Let's it go.
Big pickup for Spencer.
And like the Poker Masters is right after.
So real quick in chat, want to shout Colin Capone. He's got a poker podcast. If you're looking for a poker podcast to add to your list, he's got one called All In with Colin. I helped name it. It's a good podcast. Colin's from the Great White North, Canada.
Curious here. I love it if his Colin is double L.
It is.
There we go. So, like, for whatever reason, I was, because there's a lot of ways to spell Colin. If it's C-O, a single L-I-N, it's kind of but the all in with that's
right.
That's good work.
It is.
I got to give props.
Yeah. And then besides that, to talk about Jeremy Becker here real quick.
That's why I've not played.
Jeremy, like when they asked him, like, have you retired from the win dailies? Dude, we'll never retire from those, man. Jeremy Becker loves to win at poker, and if he can win dailies, he doesn't play to cash. He plays every event he buys into to win. He told me in great detail about this kind of stuff. So yeah, he just loves playing poker. Yeah, I mean, of course, at some point you think he probably will, but
Advice you could get.
Don't do it at all.
Don't play.
The only thing is something has to be more valuable with your time, right? It's a great use of your time until there's something that's a little more worth it.
Sure, yeah.
You should have.
What's up, Sid in chat? Top right corner of your screen will tell you 16 remain of 865 runners. Got 2 tables of 8. We're going to be playing down to the final table tonight.
Seriously, sports bet, Jeremy? 3. Cool.
I used to do it all, but now
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. Too specialized now.
Sports betting's another tough way to make an easy living. I've been banned or limited on too many accounts. Tough grind.
All right. Jack does make the call from the big blind after Kevin opens in the cutoff. We both hit a little bit of something. So ace, deuce, 4 flop, 2 hearts. Kevin pairs his ace, of course, no clubs. Then Jack in the big blind pairs his 4. That's right, guys. 16 players remain. We just came back from the 16 table redraw.
Don't blame Jack for peeling another card here with his middle pair.
Ooh, mama. Jack finds the 2 pair on the turn. The hearts are enough to slow things down anyways. At least to me. We'll see how Kevin with the Slipknot hoodie, he may not slow down for anything.
I mean, it certainly slows things down, but that can reveal itself in different ways, right? He may bet bigger here so that he doesn't bet later, right? So it could change the immediate, but still the overall plan is it's going to keep the pot smaller for the ace-10. The 2 pair, however, it's a great card for them. You can make a case for raising here for value. But you're also kind of overselling this hand, and suddenly you're trying to make it look like you have a flush, even though you don't.
Kevin makes 220. Jack makes the call. Heading to the river. Ooh. Jack.
The best part about this hand for Jack is that it's really hard to put him on a 6. The only real way that he gets to the turn with a 6 in his hand is if it is another pair. And ace 10 checks it back. Wow, that is a very good check. I would not have been checking that back. I probably would have gone for some value and gotten check raised. And excellent check there.
Yeah.
That was Kevin, right?
Yeah, that was Kevin. That 220K on the turn was a great bet because it made Jack check there when, I mean, he could have put something out, but he expected him to. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch. That was a lot of fun. We appreciate you guys watching with us. We are on day 3 of the 2024 Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open Championship event. This event had 865 runners thanks to 2 starting flights. $3 million guarantee was what was published. We hit over $4 million in the prize pool. And now we are on day 3, playing down to a final table tonight that will take place tomorrow. Got a great stacked table here. I'd love to see all these well-known players making a deep run. Action folds around the Lonnie. The cutoff with pocket 9s. Makes it 100,000. Jesse Lonis on the button is going to release. Jack improves from 6-4, but he will release his Jack 8. Tyler in the big blind with ace 10 offsuit. So just over $1 million. 22 bigs.
340.
He does go with the 3-bet here. And Lonnie made it about 2 blinds. Tyler made it about 7 blinds. He's playing about 16 blinds behind.
All in.
Lonnie does go for it. All in, 4-bet. And this ace 10 shrinks up quite a bit facing that action.
Just to remind you, 16th pays 42,500. 15th pays 49,000. Tyler will fold.
Indeed.
That is a $6,500 pay jump. Money.
That was a bad idea.
I've never beat her in a hand in my whole life.
I just don't play against her personally.
It's crazy. I full blind when she opens.
Interesting story. Let me ask you, $6,500 pay jump. What would you spend $6,500 on right this second?
I shouldn't have shoved that.
My next trip to Seminole Hard Rock, Hollywood.
Blah, 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 blah. Buy something off Best Buy or something. What would you buy right this minute? You had to spend it right now, $6,500. Amazon, Best Buy, can't be a trip.
TV. I need a new TV in the
New
office.
TV? Nice, nice. Nice.
I'd do like a little 4 TV setup.
Yeah? You should have said another trip to Seminole Hard Rock. That's what my answer is.
Good try.
$6,500. Yeah, TVs are nice. I'd buy a computer or something probably. Yeah. Crypto. Ooh, mama. You got some starting
the
hands.
easy answer is Bitcoin for sure.
Yeah, right?
I thought that wasn't on the option. I thought that wasn't an option.
They don't sell it on Amazon. You're right. I didn't say that. Jack throws his cards away. Jeremy under the gun has pocket 10. He made it 100. Tyler
Pocket
here.
kings for Tyler here in the small blind. He just 3-bet folded to Lonnie. Lost about 7 blinds there.
Pardon me.
He is all in for $825,000. Charles in the big blind here with ace jack. probably going to let it go.
825.
You think Charles was going to make the same bet as Tyler if Tyler hadn't done it first?
Man, it really sucks not having any time bank chips. It's so sick.
Well, that's what happens when you use them.
You get more at 9.
I don't think I'll make it.
Oh, not with that mindset.
825 confirmed?
Yeah, it's a tough spot for Jeremy. It's a really tough fold.
Yeah, I wish. I'll
Don't
pay
think he's going to make
$200 a
it.
time bank chip right now.
I doubt I would.
Would you? I'll
I
sell you
paid
one.
for a $6,000 pay jump. I lost all my time. I lost 12 time bank chips.
Oh my God.
Jeremy makes the call. Cards are on their backs. Tyler is ahead, of course, with Pocket Kings. He's the one at
I'm
risk.
glad I folded now.
Jeremy's going to have 900K behind.
My 3-bet bluff worked out because now I could get the shove and get called.
Jeremy's going to need a 10 or Tyler's going to double up.
5 ace 6 rainbow flop. Jeremy needs a 10 and only a 10. 2 outs in the deck, of course. Ooh, never mind. Tyler stamps it on the turn.
Close.
Is it a dead hand
Almost
if
a
it's
missed,
king
yeah.
clubs? What would happen then?
Yeah.
820.
Really?
Gotta be.
It's 2.
I would have scooped.
Would you?
I beat him, though. I was jamming. I had ace jack. And you just wake up with it in a small blind.
I'm so glad I 3-bet folded now. My nonsense. So glad I didn't shove either.
Tyler with that much needed double up there, up to 34 bigs.
What's funny about Tyler's commentary there is that if he had shoved the ace-10, Lonnie might have folded the 9s. Because it was a big shove, and it actually all might have been very different, but nonetheless, funny hands. It really does change everything.
What's up, Michael Sinclair in chat? Still doing a giveaway at 1,000 subs? Oh, yeah. Big time. Big time.
There was a bonus if we did it before the dinner break. How close are we?
We're 9:29. We're not going to make it before dinner break,
Yeah,
sadly.
sorry, guys.
Yeah.
False alarm. On
That's
the
okay.
bonus.
I'll talk to Jason on dinner break and try to get, if we can just get it done tonight, that's my goal. I want to get it done tonight. With every bust out, every elimination, we get one step closer to not making it. If you're watching with us, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe.
Raise to 110.
What's up, Paul Newhouse in chat? Appreciate you hanging out with us. Jesse Lones from the hijack.
Use a time bank chip, I feel so left out. It's crazy not to have them right now. I don't think I should have done that.
Maybe saved a few. In case you get into a tough spot.
At least save one. Save one. But there was an all-in on the other table too, so it was like.
It's nice.
And then I got it in drawing
Very nice
dead.
table.
8s to kings, and I double up.
Lonis opens the 8-7 suited here from the hijack.
I saw you turn the 8.
Becker in the big blind ace-8 here.
Sick.
It's a pretty good stack in
That's a good
hand
flop,
to
though.
3-bet all in, but I don't blame him for taking it.
Couldn't
The
do
passive
nothing with
approach.
Boom.
It's a difficult hand to play out of
I
position
haven't
as
been
well.
over 25 big blinds all day. Since I started the day.
So I think what Charles is saying here in the 4 seat is that he had a nice stack of time chips, and he was just watching that ladder. And so because he was so
No,
short.
it is the viable strategy, using your time banks to try to let other hands at the other tables play, and it increases your chance of laddering, but it also decreases your chance of being able to participate in a difficult decision. So that is the trade-off that you make.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of this action clock.
Oh, for sure.
Did you switch to PLO?
Under the gun, Kevin comes out.
Buddy, we're waiting
Says,
for
let's
you.
go.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Is the last hand of the level
We're
just
gonna come back
announced?
here. We're just gonna do one level and then next level.
Last hand of the level means that these players are going to be going on a dinner break. I know we just had a brief break a moment ago, but these players need to eat.
Yeah, that break was just to redraw. That's a normal break that gets added in the middle of the tournament anyways.
Spencer throws it away. Kevin is going to take it down. All right. So what's going on, guys? We're going on an hour dinner break for the players. We're going to end the broadcast. So make sure right now is your last chance. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. We'll be back in about an hour. 16 players left, and we are playing down after that in our part 2 broadcast to the final table. So we will see you again in about an hour. Thanks for watching. From Jesse, from Mike, we'll see you soon.
Thanks for tuning in.